Let's play DR Sports Prediction Battle. Are you obsessed with football like me? Do you know your Senegal from your Switzerland, your Ghana from your Germany, your England from your Ecuador? Put your knowledge to the test against me or any of the others playing DR Sports Prediction Battle this World Cup. Sign up and play by clicking the link. You just have to get the most right to win. Being obsessed with football might actually pay off. Just look at me.
Good morning and welcome to DR Sports, and if you want to win cash prizes then click the link, sign up and make your picks. You can start from playing for as little as £1 and you must be 18 or over to play. And today we are running our first special of the World Cup. Everyone very excited about that? When you sign up, deposit and play either the Wales versus Iran game or USA versus England game, you'll get a free £5 credit added to your account to play any league you want. So just scan the QR code and or click on the description to join Prediction Battle in the chat. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
How's everybody?
Good.
I'm ecstatic, energised, ready and raring to go.
To be fair, you actually always have energy.
Yeah, and it's an England day, so there's even more energy.
You come prepared. Who's on the back of your shirt?
The greatest midfielder of our generation, Calvin Phillips. I think it is absolute sacrilege that he is not starting in the team right now, but I think give it a couple of weeks and he should definitely get himself back in there.
So no hard feelings that he left you?
Yeah,
no hard feelings. Calvin Phillips is my boy. He stayed with us. He showed loyalty when he didn't have to. He brought us back from the bosom of mid-table mediocrity in the Championship to the promised land of the Premier League. So I can never hate Calvin Phillips, man. That's my guy.
Okay, all right. He comes out with the best opinions.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out now.
Can't wait to see
pure
what
energy.
Hi, Darius.
Hi, Abbi,
who is on your jumper?
Ali Daei, Iran's highest goal scorer, 109 goals.
Wow.
Nice.
I love that.
I think only Ronaldo has more. 114.
What, international goals.
International goals.
Wow.
That's a great stat.
Yeah.
So, Curtis, you've got Iran in sweepstake.
Yeah, you and Matisse stitched me up.
I mean, I actually stitched myself
Give
up
me
and
Brazil,
pulled Cameroon out. So
He's also half Iranian, he told me, just before.
Okay, well, I stitched you up, but not as bad as... Actually, no,
Cameroon's
to be fair,
better, man. You got a little bit of a chance.
Like tiny margins. But Darius, you are Iranian, aren't you?
Yes.
So this means a lot to you.
Not this game in particular. The one on Tuesday means a lot more.
The one
America-Iran is one of the biggest games in world football.
I was going to say that's going to be a super...
But it'll be nice to see us win against a European team.
I wonder how many cards there'll be in that game.
Probably 4.
Yeah.
4 red cards.
Make sure you put your predictions in though, scan the QR code. Anyway, moving on to today, Wales. We saw them the other night against the USA. Second half, I think that we can probably say they were much better than they were in the first. But anyone stand out for you? I mean, we know that Gareth Bale is obviously like the key cog in that Wales side, but anyone else you've got your eye on today?
I thought Kiefer Moore was good when he came on the other day. Big guy, and he's been in good form for Bournemouth. I think he's starting today as well, because I think Dan James was through the middle. But it's Gareth Wales, isn't it? You know, I think he's the best player that's ever played for Wales, to be honest. I was arguing about this the other day. People
Who
saying
else
Giggs.
is really in contention?
Well, Giggs and
Giggs.
Ian Rush, I think they were saying as well. But
I think Dan James has got to be in there with the shout, no?
Dan James, you need to take your Leeds hat off, man.
He's got the biggest Leeds
You
hat
can't take your Leeds hat off, can you? Dan James.
He's a Fulham player, what are you talking about?
He's on loan from you though, isn't he? He's still your player.
But you do literally have the biggest Leeds hat.
I just like my short guys, what can I say, man?
He's saying he's
Back
short,
in
he's
the short
5'9".
team.
He's like, I'm really short.
Quite
5'9"
short.
is short.
It's short.
Yeah, but it's not that short. He was
Not
making
that
out as if he was like my height, 5'5". It's not too
If you
bad.
had heels on, you'd probably be the same height as
Yeah,
him.
that's a fair point. That is a fair point.
That's just uncalled for, really.
Sorry.
If you wore heels, you'd be 6 foot.
That's a good point, yeah.
Think about it that way. This is just the second ever meeting between Wales and Iran, with the Red Dragons winning the other one, which was in April 1978. So that was quite a long time ago.
1-0, wasn't it?
I don't have the exact score, but I think you might remember.
it
Darius, obviously after Monday's game against England, how did you kind of leave that game feeling?
It's embarrassing. Laughed at by everyone I've seen. No one expects 6-2.
What did you
Ever.
expect?
England can do it to anyone, though. They can do it to Germany, they can do it to Spain if they want to on their day. But, sorry, what was the question?
Like, I know that you felt it was embarrassing for
Yeah.
Iran, but like, what was your actual expectation during that game?
Couple goals, bottom of the group, maybe a draw.
You thought you'd get a draw against England?
Oh, for that game?
Yeah.
Oh, no, defeat. easy.
Yeah.
I didn't think 6-2. I thought maybe 4-1, 4-3-1.
Yeah, I kind of think.
How do you
most
look
people
on
do.
England? As you say, like we can do that to anyone on our day, but as English people, usually most of us are quite pessimistic about our team. We don't really look at ourselves in the same light as a Brazil or a Spain, as someone that can turn someone over and smack them 6-2, 6-0, something like that. As more of an outsider, how do you perceive England and maybe their chances?
So many great individuals, and at any given time in a game, anyone can score. You see, Grealish came on. Rashford came on as well and just scored, just like
Well,
that.
individuals,
And that makes
what
it
about the
2-2.
gaffer?
If you get rid of the other 4 goals, it's 2-2,
Yeah.
and we still don't get a win. We had to get 1 penalty at the end, which, what was that, 100th minute? Probably wasn't even a
I
penalty.
thought though you
to
did
be
well
honest.
to score 2 goals.
We did
You
well.
had to
We
go
did-
for
we
it
don't
as
really
well. You
score.
could have scored
Yeah,
more.
and to
We
be
don't
fair,
really score.
I've seen Taremi play quite a few times in person when I visited
Champions
Porto,
League.
and obviously during
Yeah.
the Champions League as well. And he's a pretty good player. He can
great.
be a
He's
thorn
great.
in the side
Yeah.
type of thing.
Scored against a couple of big teams in the Champions League, Liverpool, Chelsea. I think he's second highest top scorer in the Champions League. I might be wrong. But he's got 8 goals in Portugal at the moment, and he's pushing 32, I think.
Is it?
So he's a great player.
But is there anyone else in your side in Iran that has got the same level of quality
No,
or
no.
can change the game?
No. Our goalkeeper, Berenvand, is obviously injured. So I would
Yeah,
say
that was-
him.
that
He
was
was
bad.
nasty injury.
Yeah.
Broken nose on it, concussion.
Apart from that,
That's a bad one.
I don't know. I don't really think anyone. We have a couple of people who play in England. We had Jahan Baksh in Brighton, and Godos is struggling to play for Brentford, but
I like Johan and Bash. You can get. I mean, that
I mean, he's
overhead
like-
kick last year. You know, he's got a wonder
Yeah.
goal in him.
yeah, but what's that one goal in about 2 seasons?
Yeah, I think
he'll come
that
on for 15 minutes at the end of a Brighton game and have 1 chance and just a
one
throw
off.
in, a shot that goes up for a throw in.
So of course, if Iran lose today, that would probably essentially mean that they are out. Is that where did you expect them to not qualify?
No, I think we've only ever won 2 games in the World Cup. One was against America, which is huge, and the other was against Morocco, which I think was a last-minute own goal.
Yeah, so it's
that
really
says all
on
you need to know
Tuesday
about
will be
Iran.
more about pride than anything
Exactly,
else.
yeah.
Anything
Politics
else.
and pride.
Politics and pride. Iran have never beaten a European opponent at the World Cup in previous attempts. They've drawn 2 and they've lost 7. They also conceded 20 goals across those games. 6 of those were against England, though, the other day.
You're not helping his mood.
I know, I'm not helping him. I'm sorry. They're just what
I
the
might as well
stats
sit there and
say.
support Wales, to be
I
honest.
just got to read the stats to you guys. Just got to read the stats. But looking at Wales, do we expect them to get out of the group, Curtis?
I think they can. If they have to win today. If they don't win today, I think they're out, because I think America would be favourites against Iran. But then if England beat USA, they're already qualified. So then Wales might have a better chance of getting something against England, because we might, make changes.
Yeah,
and
but
that.
England, Wales, man, we're never
That's-
gonna roll over.
But I think
I
they
think that's
will
a tight
rotate.
game.
Though.
I
I
think
think
that's a
England will
really tight
rotate if they win today against
Yeah.
Wales. They'll bring in some of their squad players. So, yeah, I think Wales are expecting to qualify.
But looking at the USA the other night, I actually thought the USA looked pretty strong.
They
They've got a
did.
good 11. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Tyler Adams
Yeah.
especially, Brendan Aronson. I mean, Tyler Adams, the captain. I can't speak
Leeds
highly
players
enough.
again. Here he
Yeah,
goes.
well, he's the
He's
best
actually
player
the
though.
captain as
He's
well.
the captain.
He's
I
the
thought he was
captain, yeah.
6
Aronson didn't start.
Oh, didn't he?
Yeah, criminal decision.
No,
but
that just shows you the quality actually that the USA have is quite good. Their first 11 is pretty decent.
the game's really going there. I think if you give it 5-10 years, USA will be a big power in world football, because the money they have, we were touching on it the other day, to invest within their sports. If you look at the NBA, the NFL, the infrastructure, the coaching, everything. If they put that into football, if it continues to grow over there, if they actually change the name and call it what it actually is, then they could actually become a bit of a force.
It's soccer.
It's not
It's
soccer,
not
bro.
All right, shall we have a look through the lineups, please? Darius, I'm going to let you do the honours of reading Iran.
I'll let you do it.
No, don't worry, I'll let you do it. Just to run through the Wales team, it's Hennessy in goal, Ben Davis, Mepham, Roden, Williams, Ramsey, Roberts, Empadu, Wilson, Bale as captain, and Kiefer Moore starts. Darius?
So we have Azmoun up front with Taremi. Oh, Azmoun was actually someone I should have mentioned as well. We have Nouralahi, Golizadeh, Ezra Talahi, Haj Safi, Rezain Hosseini, Pour Ali Ganji, Mohammadi, and obviously the greatest goalkeeper ever, Hussein Hosseini, who conceded 6.
I mean, that was far better than I could ever done in that team sheet. I think Wales are missing Joe Allen. There was talk he was going to be back in, but I think he's going to be coming more kind of off.
The Welsh Abbi.
The Welsh Abbi. I mean, they absolutely love him, and you think I think you have to give credit to Wales because the way that they kind of looked in that first game, it didn't look like there was much going on. And actually, credit to the manager because he changed the formation, he changed the system, he realised Dan James wasn't working, and he needed that long ball, lap ball over the top. It was nothing about Dan James. I think he openly said that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He said that it was just
a
a tactical thing. They were just not having much luck, and they needed kind of like a plan B, and they did that, and then
got back into it.
They
I think when you look at their team on paper, it's not great, is it? The Welsh team, like the American team, is a lot better, I would say. But they've just got that collective spirit. They've got loads of fans over there as well.
Yeah, they've got so much spirit. I mean, it's their first World Cup in, I think it was 50, 60 years or something like that, and they've got so much heart. And you can see that when teams play like that, we watched it the other day with Saudi Arabia, when you just play your heart out, anything is possible. I mean, for me today, Wales I think should be winning this, would you say, James?
Yeah, they should be winning it. Iran for me didn't really show enough, but I don't know how much I put into that Welsh performance in the second half, how much of that was them improving. I think USA stepped their foot off the gas a little bit. I think they got a little bit complacent after the first half. So I want to see how they come out. Obviously, Iran were coming up against the best team in the tournament, so obviously it's going to be a tough test for them. They're not going to see we're not going to see how good they are. Against a team like Wales, I expect Wales to come through. I expect someone like Gareth Bale to shine and show his quality. I think they do have more strength overall in the squad. And like you say, their first tournament in God knows how many years. It's a big thing for them. But I wouldn't count Iran out just yet.
Do you know what was interesting? I saw that they said it was 30 degrees today. And thinking players like Bale, he hasn't been playing that much in the MLS. Like, how fit is he going to be out? You know, I think they need to score early.
Yeah, because we have kind of seen that in a few early kickoffs. They've been a little bit maybe slow.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of them have been.
Especially the earlier ones in the day.
Yeah, that's why I think England have benefited so much, because we're coming straight mid-season when these players are probably at peak fitness going into the Christmas period, whereas a lot of these other teams, that's why we've seen so many 0-0s and 1-0s where it's just after 45 minutes it gets flat. The players are running out of energy. Yeah,
it's a fair point. 4 of Wales' 6 games at the World Cup have been drawn. That's 67%. No other side has a higher ratio. If they get a draw today, do you think they'll even want this to go down to the game against England? Would you want it to go down if you're a Wales fan?
I think if Wales don't win today, I think they're out. I think they have to win this because I think America will beat Iran, in my opinion. Sorry. But yeah, if you're Wales, you don't want to have to beat England on Monday, because England, I think, will be very confident going into that.
Oh, we're unbeatable, yeah.
I don't know about that. We've said that since.
Are you honestly sitting there thinking that Gareth Bale is going to cause a single problem for the likes of Harry Maguire, John Stones?
Yes.
I think you started with the wrong person there. You said Maguire first.
No, I thought Harry Maguire was. Oh, Tyler Adams, what a play, by the way. I thought Harry Maguire was very, very impressive in the opening game.
Well.
Aside from the goal, which he fell asleep for. Maybe took a couple of sleeping pills, bit of cough medicine, who knows? But I think he was actually arguably better than John Stones.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think he had a decent game.
He did, but against better opposition.
And that is no disrespect to Iran, but I think when you're looking at the Wales side, and as we mentioned, the passion, and a lot of these ties, especially when they're to do with England or Scotland and Ireland, Wales, etc., they're such heated affairs. I mean, you saw how much Scotland celebrated a draw against England in the Euros. So this, for Wales, it'd be everything to be.
Oh, they can't stand us. America and Wales are not two good teams to have drawn as England, to be honest, because they will do anything to beat us.
I think most teams feel that way about England, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just because we're so good. It's like Ronaldo said, maybe they're jealous, maybe they're
Do you think England will do well?
Before heading into the tournament, I kind of was a bit. I don't know why, because if you're basing it on 2 tournaments, the last 2, you think, they've got a really good chance of actually winning something here. But for some reason, I was just like, I'm just not feeling that confident. But now, after watching everyone, I know it's about the opposition. I'm more interested to see how they do tonight. But after watching everyone, I think that they definitely could be semis.
Yeah.
No.
I think they've looked like one of the 3 best teams.
Yeah, well,
Probably France, Brazil, and England.
Spain for me, I thought.
Spain looked
but
good as
again,
well,
opposition. I thought who they had the other day? Was it Costa
Costa
Rica?
Rica, yeah.
I thought Costa Rica were potentially the worst I've seen in the
one.
tournament,
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than maybe Qatar.
And maybe Iran as well.
Maybe Iran.
Well, I don't know, man.
No, because even for me, I was like, Iran at least scored 2 goals.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
I thought
yeah.
Costa Rica were terrible. I thought
Two great
Qatar
goals.
were terrible. But I think they're definitely up there with being one of kind of like those teams I'd look at.
Yeah.
Maybe the Netherlands as well. They left it late, but
I was saying the other day, when England, I think they brought Rashford, Grealish and Foden on. Not many countries can make a triple change.
we've
of
got
that
so
level.
much depth.
So much depth and pace as well. I think pace is what will win you this tournament. And you
I
know, the
think
likes
so.
of Saka, Sterling, Walker's back as well now as
Yeah,
well.
and that'll be a very big boost because my concern would always be the defence. It's
Yeah.
like I always think of England like we've got an amazing like front bit of a car. Like let's
Yeah.
say you've got like a
Ferrari.
Ferrari. Your middle bit is also like quite good, but maybe like a slight step down, maybe like an Audi or
Yeah.
something.
What's
Smart car at the
defence?
back.
Shout out to the
Smart
Audis.
car.
And then at the back, I quite like a smart car to be
Not
fair. I was
bad.
going to say like at the back,
mission
you've just got something that's just not as glamorous.
I don't know if Maguire's that smart to be fair. Maybe we have to go with something
Yeah.
else.
quite possibly.
Yeah.
Do you guys fancy England after seeing all the other teams now?
Who's our manager?
Gareth Southgate?
Sir Gareth Southgate to you. Absolutely. He's a tactical genius. I think, you know, he gets too much hate for what he does. He took a underachieving country. He brought us to a semi-final in a World Cup, winning our first penalty shootout in God knows how many times. Got to shout out Jordan Pickford for that one. He took us to the finals of a Euro, keeping a clean sheet in every single game up to the semi-final, in which we won that game and then lost on penalties in the final very narrowly. I think he's done a great job. I think what we've had a lot in the past is a team that has done very, very well in the friendlies, smashing everyone 7-8-0, gets to the tournaments, and we turn up like a damp squid. But now, we've got a team that's underperforming in the friendlies, but when it gets to the tournament, we rise to the
And does
occasion.
anyone really care about the friendlies or the Nations League? It's not really that important, is it? And that's what people are basing it off of, because you think about how high the morale was after the Euros 18 months ago. And obviously all you've got to base it off of is what's gone on since then. And
Yeah.
that's been a little bit lacklustre. But does anyone really care about that? It was more the time to try out formations and see what systems work and things like that.
I just feel like oddly, since this World Cup is placed in November, and it's not in the summer after a long Premier League season, the English players might have a bit more in them to go.
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah, because they're not drained out. It's such a long campaign, like I'm saying, and you have to get yourself so fit for the Christmas period anyway. I think a lot of them will be geared up for it, and a lot of them do play in the Premier League. Obviously, we don't have a lot playing in other leagues. We've got Jude Bellingham, we've got a couple, but speaking of players that aren't playing in other leagues, centre-backs, Tomori, not picked, obviously. You said you want to strengthen the defence. Do you stick 4 at the back, or when Kyle Walker comes, do you drop him in centre-back, or can you go 3 at the back?
I think Kyle Walker goes straight in.
Yeah.
Straight in.
What
So you want to
put him
go drop it to a back 3?
I think Kyle Walker's important to have in there because if someone is breaking, he's probably one of the only people that can match them for pace.
Yeah.
And he's still got that pace. I know he's been out for a long time. I guess maybe we'll see if he does still have that pace. But I think that for recoveries and stuff, we've seen how important he is in other tournaments, not just to Manchester City, but in the Euros, in semi-finals, you know, as well.
Who are you
Previous
dropping though?
tournaments.
Trippier.
No, because you
I
need a
kind
right back.
of want Trippier in there.
You want Trippier in there?
in there too. Who would I be dropping?
It'd be so you're going 3 at the back, right? With Walker in there, centre back.
Yeah.
So then you have to drop one of the midfielders. Mason Mount, probably.
I mean, for me, I'm not a massive fan of
No,
Mason
I'm
Mount
not.
anyway.
I'm not.
So it'd probably be Mount.
Me
But
personally,
definitely
I would
Walker.
stick with the 4. I think we looked a lot better going forward. I know defensively we maybe leaves us a bit more exposed, but I just think Bellingham and Rice with the number 10 in there. Maybe you would swap Mount for Foden later in the competition.
Well, no, I think you can get the best of both worlds. I said it before. You can get better defensive stability, keep the 4 at the back, double pivot, put Bellingham in Mount's position in the 10, and you drop Phillips in with Rice, more defensive solidarity.
You couldn't wait to get Phillips in there.
No,
He
yeah.
hasn't played
Look,
for about
he's a
6
Phillips.
months.
He's like a Phillips screwdriver. You know, he plugs all the
my
holes you
God.
need. Whenever there's a
think
problem,
wait for
he's
the
there
next
to
World
fix
Cup.
it.
Yeah, but
The
I
next
don't
World
think Phillips going to play much in this
No,
tournament.
but defensively, I think he'd bring him in for the big games because he trusts him.
Okay,
interesting.
pause for a second. Today's World Cup Game Day Live is brought to you by Manscaped, the world's leader in below-the-belt grooming. Now, if you are keen to keep your midfield as tidy as Spain's midfield during this World Cup, you can make the most of an amazing 25% off on Manscaped's Black Friday sale and get free shipping by using the code word World Cup at the checkout. And that's 25% off and free shipping for this Black Friday weekend only. So get your balls nice and tidy for Christmas. Like that one?
Yeah.
That was my own one. Ever been a Manscaped?
Oh, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. There's a spin wheel there where you get a Manscaped gift, and I am licking my chops for that because I have been waiting for years to get my hands on one of these. I believe the Lawnmower 4.0 might be in there, and if it is, I will knee slide.
It's not just the lawnmower.
I will knee slide.
You do get
Looks like we've already done the knee slide.
You do get other things in there other than just the lawnmower. You just have a look at you get ball deodorant and you get ball toner.
I've heard that it's a natural scent as well. You know, I know a lot of people that splash cologne on there or something. You know, it doesn't really give the right vibe, but that is a nice natural scent.
Oh, you know,
Can I smell it?
any partners watching, if you want to get something for your husband, boyfriend, dad this Christmas. Imagine getting that for your dad.
Closed.
Hey Dad, have some ball toner. But anyway, guys, make sure that you check out Manscaped and capitalise on the offer. Gareth Bale is making his 110th senior appearance for Wales, surpassing teammate Chris Gunter, who's played for Tottenham. 109 appearances as the most capped player in the nation's history. I mean, that is some plaudit, isn't it?
Top player. When you look at the career he's had, man, it's been unbelievable. I think, has he won 4 Champions Leagues, 5
Just a
Champions
joke.
He's a
Ridiculous,
serial
yeah.
collector of trophies.
Unless
The
he's
only
a
year
top-
that he didn't win a
Yeah,
trophy is when he came back
Yeah,
on
yeah,
loan to
yeah,
Tottenhum.
yeah, yeah.
Or
Ironically
when he
enough.
was at Tottenham at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
The only way he's up one
Heard it
chevy
up
though,
before.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, I got to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
100%.
Even Leeds win trophies. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we won the
I knew
league title.
that-
Sorry, when's
I knew
the
that would
last
get him
time?
going as well.
When's the last time you won a league title? Actually, that's a good point.
Who,
So
Arsenal?
let's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not jinx that, okay?
2004?
Oh, it's quite a long.
That's
long
them
time
when
ago,
they
mate.
last won.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
but
but listen, this
was colour even invented back then?
I'm not sure
This
if it was.
conversation is
No.
not about Tottenham.
VHS.
Yeah.
Black and white TV.
Let's see what you guys are saying in the chats. Don't forget to scan the QR code on the screen, put your prediction battle in, play along with us, your family, your friends, and also put them in the chat as well. I want to see what you guys are thinking in terms of how this game is going to end up. Lewis said Bale Masterclass is incoming. Cal B says, come on, Iran. James wants you to be hosting, Curtis. James Bond.
James
No,
Bond.
James
Yeah,
Bond
I'm ready, man.
personally.
If you need a little
Wow.
break, Abby, you know, we can swap.
You can swap it up.
Big up, James.
Ant Hill said that Leeds guy again. Oh no. Maximum said delusional man with the bun is back. He might be a bit delusional, but he is funny. He keeps us
You are
entertained.
funny, I
Yeah.
can't lie.
He'll be in the
Keeps.
Leeds team.
Yeah.
He keeps us entertained. Maximum said yes, Bale will smash Maguire 1 versus 1 when Wales face England. Mad Max said Costa Rica is worse than Iran. Don't
It's
know.
true,
I
it's
think
true.
it's.
Yeah, Mad
I
Max.
think it's.
No, they're
Right.
ranked 40th. Iran are ranked 20th. so.
I'm not entirely sure how Iran are ranked 20th. I know they
Great in
are,
Asia.
but
Yeah, they're in a
Look,
good
look.
patch of foot. Oh,
See the passion, man's crying.
I love that though.
Yeah, I like
also, when Wales do the national anthem, like the other night, did anyone get them like goosebumps?
No, it was mad.
It
It
was
mad.
unreal.
They were going crazy.
It's interesting to see the players actually sing the anthem this time.
Wow, look at the
Last-
passion.
last
were
man.
the
People are
Iranian
crying.
players singing it this time?
No, they refused to sing it.
They didn't
No,
sing.
against
they sung
England
it.
they didn't.
They
yeah.
sung it today, yeah.
They sung
Oh,
it today.
Oh, they sung the national anthem today.
Yeah, it's obviously in protest of
Yes,
women's rights being abolished in Iran.
love
Yeah.
that. Lewis Brown said can't drop Trippier. ST said Brazil looked average. It was only Serbia. Serbia are actually one of the dark horses in the competition.
I
They've got a very
thought-
decent squad.
I thought Brazil's second half would turn in the heat upon them a
For
little bit.
Richarlison's goal,
Oh
Dumps
no!
himself.
Listen. I've got to, you know.
you've got to give credit. That's not
Even
a
though he
Spurs
plays
thing.
for you, I was like, yo, that's outrageous. I do think Richarlison's a different player for Brazil.
I know. I think it's because he
That's
plays
crazy.
as this kind of like central striker.
Yeah.
I think that's why. And obviously at Tottenham he doesn't really play there.
No.
But if I would think the second half of the season, because of the fatigue from this World Cup, we're going to see a lot of rotation.
Yeah.
Obviously he was out with an injury for a little while as well, so we might see him more in that central role because
To be fair, I
when he
was
plays, he's
was
I
goal
thought he was
of the
quite
tournament.
quiet for the first 60 minutes or so. And then he just really turned it on right at the end.
I think with Richarlison, sometimes he's obviously not always maybe necessarily putting the ball in the back of the net, but his work rate, I think he works tirelessly. He might be quiet, in terms of getting the attention or putting the ball in, but he's literally such a workhorse. He really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he feels almost more like an Englishman than a Brazilian, because you expect someone more flary, more lightweight or something, but actually he's a bit of a brick shithouse, really, Richarlison.
Yeah.
He is. And what a goal that was. Do you reckon that could be, I know it's a bit early to say, but so far, goal of the tournament?
Goal of the tournament, definitely.
Could end up
first
as
touch
goal of
as
the
well
tournament.
was outrageous.
First
Popped
touch.
up with his left foot.
Even the first goal was good. I mean, the technique to do that as well, just movement and stuff like that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Ash said, you're actually quite funny, James.
Oh, thank you very much.
You are funny.
Nicest thing I've heard all day.
Reds Bass said yes, Walker for pace. One Fran said drop Trippier and Mount. Why would you drop Trippier?
Yeah.
I just think Walker's better. The only thing is Walker's been out for a while.
Been out for a while.
He's going to be fit enough to come straight back in.
I reckon he probably doesn't start today.
No.
I think that maybe he starts on Wednesday, Tuesday. Sorry.
To get some match fit.
Oh, he's not fit enough for today.
No, I think maybe
but
he gets half an hour tonight.
Maybe.
Potentially.
No, but the only way he starts for me as centre back, he's not going to start in right back, and I think rightly so. A Trippier again always has delivered for England.
But
2018 he was our player of the tournament.
Later in the tournament, if you're playing against France and Mbappe's left wing, do you want Trippier or Kyle Walker playing against?
You want Kyle Walker, but actually, Kieran Trippier is having a blinding season.
Yeah.
He's not that slow, Trippier either.
No.
It's just you're comparing it to someone who's got blistering pace and known for those late recoveries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think that given the option, I mean, I'd have them both.
Would you?
In there?
I love Walker.
You can put Trippier on the other side anyway.
You can argue, is he even the man for that occasion? Because to play devil's advocate, 2018 World Cup against Croatia, he was the one that fell asleep and allowed Perisic.
I think his game's improved dramatically since then. I really do. I think that a lot of that type of attributes which he did have at Spurs at times, and he had earlier on in his City career, I don't actually see that so much in his game anymore.
Oh, so the second he left Spurs, he just started improving and getting
That's
all the
all
bad parts out of his
In
game.
2018 he was ready at City, so
But
he fell asleep that time.
But like you said, he was getting all the Spurs out of his system,
Yeah,
so it took a couple
it
of
does take
years.
a while to get. It does take a while to get the Spurs out
Bale,
of your
Luka
system.
Modric, you know what I mean?
I'm not going to stand for this, guys. I've made this very clear before.
No, you're sitting actually. So.
You're getting.
Oh, we're underway. We haven't even done predictions.
We haven't done predictions, and we have just kicked off. Darius, what's your prediction, please?
I'm going to go 2-1 Wales.
2-1
I thought you was going to have a bit more confidence than that. You know what I mean?
I can't. I'm waiting for Tuesday. 2-1 Iran on Tuesday. I'll put it out now.
Okay,
But
Curtis?
No, I think Wales.
Yeah, I think Wales. I think I'm probably going to go 2-1 as well. I think you'll score. I think you'll score, but yeah, I think Wales will just nick it.
Okay.
2-1.
I don't
come out with. You're going to tell me Wayne.
Well, I think it's going to be another. What can I say? I've been here 3 times. There's been 1 goal, but today I can feel a goal fest coming.
I can't.
No.
Literally can't. This has got.
Nah, I mean I can't really
0-0.
sit here probably in an England shirt backing Wales. So I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to go for the underdogs. I think everyone's counting them out after that Gareth Southgate masterclass the other day, and I think they'll edge it 2-0.
Okay, I mean, I think this is going to be a
0-0.
pretty boring game. I really hope that is not the case. I'd love to see this as like a 5-5. Just give us some excitement this early in the morning. But I think this might be a very narrow 1-0 Wales win. And make sure that you scan the code or click the link and register your own predictions into the DR Sports Prediction Battle, and also send them through to us so we can have a read through them. Just carrying on with what you guys are saying, Maximum said Phillips is the DM Grealish. Perry Francis says Phillips hasn't played any football. He's not fit.
Doesn't need to. He's still fit,
Carl
I
Walker's
think
not
he's
fit, but
fit in. Well, no, Carl Walker is fit. If there was a place for him, I'd definitely put him in. If Trippier gets injured, I'd put him in there. I don't want to go 3 at the back, but I do love Carl Walker. There's an argument to be had. Luke Shaw pulls out injured or something. Put Trippier left back, Carl Walker right back. I'm not against that. I don't mind that. And Phillips is always fit, man. That guy is an absolute workhorse. Every sense of the word, he's
hasn't
fit.
been fit, though.
He's a good-looking chap. He's good-looking on the ball. He plays good football. Everything about him is perfect.
Here
And
we
he
go.
can slot right into that team.
I thought when he left you might have been a bit like
salty.
You're still celebrating him like he still plays.
No, man, I love him. I love him, man. That's my guy. How can I ever hate? People are too fickle nowadays in football. They're so quick to forget the past. It's like with Gareth Southgate. You're going to forget all the great memories he gave us in the last tournament. Bielsa gets us to the big time. Oh, a couple of bad games, they forget him. Pochettino gives Spurs fans, you know, at least probably your generation, some of the best. I know, but people turned on him. People turned on Wenger after all those years.
Yeah,
you know?
You lot were bad.
Yeah,
no, I wasn't that bad.
Well, you know what I mean, but you know, I think people. I mean, by nature, a football fan is very fickle. You have a couple of bad games, it changes. But no, I could never hate that man. Even Rafinha, you know.
I mean, this is coming from a man. I don't know if you heard what James said the other day. He said that he would rather have. He'd rather have Pickford in goal over Alisson, and he said he'd rather have
for England.
For England, and then he said he'd rather keep Meslier at Leeds than have.
Well,
Alisson.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're changing. No, you're putting words in my mouth now. That's not what I said.
Let's get the tape, please.
You can get any tape you want.
I'll wait for production.
Gaffer tape, masking tape, duct tape. I don't care what it is, but it's not going to change the fact I didn't strictly say I would take Meslier over Alisson. But for England, I would take Pickford over anyone.
What did you say?
Wow.
Then?
I said for England, there is no better keeper in the world than Jordan Pickford.
What makes you think that?
Yeah, why?
But my eyes, my brain, you know. What makes you not think? What makes you question this?
Because
you know,
you cannot say that there is that he's the best option England could have.
There are better keepers than him.
No, yeah, in club football, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course there's better keepers than him. But in terms of how he delivers in the tournament, you know, you've got some people that are more like Hermes in the tournament. You know, you get your package, it's booted over the fence, it's breaking everywhere. And then you get Amazon Prime, pristine quality, bubble wrapped packages. And that's what you get with Jordan Pickford on the big stage.
I'm telling you, you need your own TV show.
You do.
That's all I know. You need your own show.
Yeah. You should join Leeds fan TV.
Leeds have got to get you on like their next advert for the shirt release or something.
No, I don't think
you honestly leaves me speechless sometimes.
Yeah.
You do. You really, really do. Anyway, if anyone agrees with that statement, let us know.
I'm not sure many will.
Hemal said Arsenal to win the league.
Oh, yeah,
Crispy Crisp says rest Saka and play Grealish. Mark said Wales are playing, not England yet. Let's talk about England later.
Right,
okay, assuming you are Welsh, we can talk about Wales even more if you'd like. However, lots of people thinking Rice and Bellingham removed for Phillips. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, them two.
No. They're not removed. They're both still playing. Bellingham pushed further up, you know, let him contribute more attacking wise, offensively. It just makes him more solid. Yeah, against the easier teams, you know, the Wales if you like, that will just mow over, no problem. The USA, yeah, will mow over. Although actually with Tyler Adams in the midfield battle, that's going to be it's going to be a tough one. We might need Phillips to strengthen that one. Aside from USA,
he actually sits like Bielsa as well.
No,
that's why his knees have come out, isn't it?
Sits like Bielsa.
Don't get the cameras on the knees. But no, against the big teams, I'd definitely do that.
Agent says Richarlison is good for Brazil because of the quality around him. It's far better than when at Spurs, which is also a very fair point. One Fran said drop Trippier for Ben White and drop Mount for Foden. Agree with that?
I wouldn't play Ben White.
I'd play him in centre back in a back three. I'd actually arguably put him over Walker there.
Not at right back though, but yeah, in a back three possibly I would bring him in.
He makes another good point. He said if clubs didn't have such a big influence in the England squad, Mount and Rashford should not be anywhere near the team.
I agree with that.
Do you agree with that?
Who said that, sorry?
This is from Juan Fran.
I think it's hard to leave those two out of the squad though.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, Rashford's come into form. Rashford last year, no, absolutely. If the tournament was in the summer, no, but he started to come into form. So I think Rashford deserves to be there on merit of recent form. And I think Mason Mount is just one of his favourites. Yeah. And is someone that he trusts. And a manager's trust within a player, it can't be understated.
I like Rashford. I think he's got moments in it. He can come on and produce something. He's probably not going to start for us, but...
But I think so. I think as well, he's actually having a fairly decent season in comparison to his last one. But I think he offers something. He's still got that pace, and I think if you take Kane off or you're even playing alongside Kane, it's good to have It's good to have him there.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
there's plenty of players in this England side that aren't performing that well for their club, but are doing well and have consistently done well. Harry Maguire being one, Raheem Sterling being one.
And Pickford as well.
And Pickford.
Yeah.
There you go. Pickford's
Exactly.
getting a clap. Anonymous said USA 4-0 against England. Hemar said put Ben White at right back. Would you like to see Ben White at right back?
No,
No?
not this time. I just think the way England play, Trippier and Walker,
Better.
natural fullback. The only thing you could say, because Ben White's played with Saka all season, that sort of understanding in that position.
And he's played in that position,
he has
hasn't he?
played there.
For
It's not his natural position, but I think if we go to a back three, I would move him to centre back and play him in the back three.
Ben White.
Ben White, yeah.
I'm interested to see if he gets minutes at the tournament.
Yeah, maybe. I think against Wales, he'll bring a few players in and give people a bit of game time. If we beat America as well, already be through.
Yeah, like you say. Well, who would you want to win in this one then, in terms of England in the group? Like, what
I
kind
don't
of
think it
result?
affects us
A
really.
draw?
I think the best bet is obviously getting a draw.
I mean, if Wales lose,
I might
I
change.
think
my
they're
prediction.
pretty
I think-
much out.
Yeah.
Iran are the better team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
So far, Wales are probably nervous.
Iran are definitely looking better in
And I was going to say, I've never seen Iran win a game of football.
Oh yeah. Could
Well,
be
you know
epic.
what? This is a
This
World
could be
Cup
the
of some
first.
shocks.
It
So,
is.
and I
Really
think
good start.
actually it would make life a lot easier for England if Wales
lose.
did lose this.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I'm not
'cause they'll
saying
be
I
out.
want that. I quite want to see a really feisty affair on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And also because I quite like Wales. Like, you know, they kind of.
I
beat
think
all
they're
the
good
odds.
for the tournament with the fans and everything. But
They're great, and you know what? They've worked hard to get there, and I love that they've got so much spirit and so many fans out there. Like
Yeah.
it's just brilliant. Baron said also, big up to me, and hope you come on Curtis's show one day. I've never actually been invited. How rude is that?
all right, I'll get you on. North
How
London
rude.
Derby
Wow.
preview.
No. All right, maybe. South London's Finest said 2-1 to Iran. Reginaldo said Iran 2, Wales 0. Amir 1-0 Iran. Crispy Crips said 2-2. So lots of people actually not even backing Wales.
After watching this
I've changed my
first,
prediction now.
yeah,
I'm gonna
they
go
look
2-0
like the
Iran
better. I should have backed them, man.
must be missing
Sweepstake. I
something.
should have stuck by it. You were in a
I must
top
be
with your
missing
guy
something.
on. You know what I mean? You got too caught
If
up
he's
in that
playing, I'm
England
saying
game.
4-0 Iran, but
Yeah.
he's finished.
It is quite English. Quite funny actually how many people don't think this is going to be any type of an exciting game.
Oh wow, there's the keeper.
There's the keeper. I mean, he really did take a knock. He's lucky that he didn't have anything else.
I mean, no disrespect. I don't know how big his nose was before the clash, but after the clash, it was huge.
It was, and obviously the Saudi Arabia player the other day had half his
Kneed him, yeah.
Flying knee to the face. Anderson
split
Silver-esque.
open.
Yeah.
Crazy. A man said, could you please ask Robbie to organise a meet-up of DR Sports fans? We really want to meet everyone and say hello. You have to drop us a DM over and see if we can,
He flew out
make
last
that
night,
happen. If you are in Qatar, drop them a message. You may be able to meet up with Flex and AGT. We're hopefully going to be able to talk to them at some point during the show.
Why are you not over there?
Someone has to be here.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Lucky you guys. That is why. But the content that they're putting out looks absolutely amazing.
looks
Super
good,
happy
very
for them
good.
both that they're there. They're killing it. To be fair, they're probably friendlier than I am.
You reckon? You're
Yeah.
a bit moodier than them.
Sometimes takes me a while to wake up.
Okay, and these early morning kickoffs, you got to be up for. See, I think you could have been over there because you're just lively all the
my
time.
God,
Imagine him in the fan box.
You wouldn't get him back.
He'd have a
my
Leeds
head
United
kicking.
full kit on, shin pads, everything.
He would. He'd literally be fully into it.
Shin pads, Crocs, armbands.
Yeah.
Oh, so why would you want to be there? You want to be here. Today it's sunny. It's been raining
not
all
bad
week. It's
today.
Sunny?
freezing. Today's
I
sunny.
wouldn't call it sunny.
It is sunny. It's
It
pretty
was
sunny.
sunny.
so
Freezing my nipples
cold
off.
though.
Yeah, it's cold, but it's sunny today.
Well, with your sleeves up, you
Wow.
might have to wear a vest.
Did you come?
No, outside. I mean, outside.
Did
No,
you? Yeah.
walking
Did you
in.
come in here like that?
No, I had a coat and a jumper.
Oh, they should have scored. I think he's injured. No, he's not. He's just disappointed in himself.
Let's have a
Same
look
thing.
and see what's going on in
Oh,
this game.
he's down with his head.
Don't
Wales
forget,
don't look
guys,
great.
Manscaped
Oh.
deal running today, 25% off, free shipping on Black Friday, so make sure you head over to them. Chance for Kiefer Moore, was it?
I don't know. He's been knocked out. I think.
Oh, he kicked him in the face.
Ooh.
There's a light stud to the face. I think.
There's been quite a few head injuries in this.
Bang.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that-
right foot. Was it the right
Painful.
foot?
That was Paolo Di Canio-esque.
Is that you alright, mate? Slap on it. No,
In a
I'm
little
not,
bit
mate.
of pain. In a little bit of pain.
He's a tough cookie.
No one knows what they said to each other.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know how
say
they would.
anything to each other.
C15 Rise said if we go to a penalty shootout, Pickford should not start. It should be Pope.
What? I'm sorry, mate. 2018 penalty shootout. In fact, 2020 Nations League penalty shootout. Yeah.
Imagine
What
Pickford
this
played for
gangster
my
did.
days.
He took the penalty to put us ahead of Switzerland in sudden death. Then went back in goal and saved Xhaka's penalty
What do you think about
to
that?
win the tournament. It might not even been Xhaka that took it, but he saved the penalty to win the shootout after scoring it. So, are you telling me a man like that shouldn't be in the sticks? He's a
That
penalty
was a good defence of
specialist.
him, to be fair. You've convinced me.
Not
It
as
was-
good
it
as
was
not
a
as
good
good as
defence.
Stones and Maguire, but it's up there.
He's
Are you
good for
getting
England.
paid by them to
Yeah, I need to
defend
know. Are you
passionately?
sponsored by Leeds and England?
Yeah.
They can't do no
unfortunately
wong in
not.
his eyes.
Unfortunately not. No,
Do
I
you
don't think they like me very
Pickford
much.
is the best keeper England have, or would you
No.
go for Ramsdale or Pope?
I think Ramsdale's better than him, but the thing I always give Pickford is he's never let England down. I would have started him ahead of Ramsdale, but I do think Ramsdale is a better keeper than him.
Yeah.
Pickford for Everton is average in my opinion.
He kept them up last year though. Tail end of the season. I mean that Chelsea game. Whew, what a performance, man! Say a few off the line saves there. He was an absolute corker, and I had an invested interest in that. I was actually hoping for his demise during those few games, but he kept them in it at the end there.
You're definitely on commission.
He is,
Definitely,
he is,
100%.
He was thrown in last minute as well, so someone's planted him in.
Yeah,
Fab said, whoever doesn't want Ben White at right back has not been watching Arsenal, which is mad because Curtis has had so many watch-alongs.
no, listen, Ben White's had a great season, but I just think the way England are playing and going to need to play, I think we need a fullback that's maybe like Trippier's got a very good delivery. He took all the set pieces
And
the other day
from
as well.
free kick situations as
Yeah,
well. You'd want to
yeah.
have Kieran Trippier on.
What about Trent though?
Well, Trent's not going to kick a ball, is he?
I mean,
This
again,
tournament.
from a dead...
He's there for vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I think from a defensive point of view, I don't think you risk it on Trent.
No.
But obviously, if you're playing somewhere where it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
then I guess you give it.
Trent,
give it to
like going forward, I would say he's like a generational talent. He's one of the best right backs, but defensively this year,
And he's
it's
been,
been
exposed
shocking.
a lot.
Yeah.
He's been so bad this year.
It's one of those things where he could actually end up in midfield because
Yeah.
if he didn't have to have the stress of defending, he'd be an absolutely unbelievable winger.
I think he was a
I think,
natural
yeah, he did start
midfielder,
last
wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did, and
Because he
moved
said
back.
Gerrard.
He
was
did a
beside.
reverse Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
Yeah, went the other way.
Yeah.
Time to move him back where he was. King in the Indy said Bellingham isn't suited to be a chief creator in midfield three. He's more suited to being a secondary creator.
He's offside.
Go on, my son!
Oh my God!
Oh, gets in there!
I think he's offside.
What did I tell you? Back the boys. Goal
Is that
fest
offside?
incoming.
I think
Let's have a
that's
look.
No way.
offside.
That is well on. Beautifully timed. The
Darius
run
is
was timed so
praying.
well. Rolex are about to
I
sponsor
thought
the
that
stream.
first ball to the right was a bit offside, but
Let's
we'll
have
see.
a- let's-
Sweepstake could be back on, Abs.
Could
Come
be
on,
back
you know what
on.
I
That
mean?
could be the best pick you've ever had.
Oh, dear.
Right, let's see what's going on.
Wales looks
I mean,
so
they're celebrating
poor.
like it's
They're-
no
yeah.
check, but
Here we go. Poor from Wales. What kind of
Oh,
pass
what a
is
pass,
that?
mate. That was like Rodrigo to Saka.
This is the one. He's on.
He's on.
He's on.
He's on.
Is that? Oh, he's off.
you
He's
should
off.
have
He should have
shot,
shot.
mate.
Oh, he's off.
So I guess
It's harsh.
He sold the keeper
Got
as
to
well.
hit it, hasn't he?
if that's what we get in the tournament,
He's definitely offside.
surely.
1-0 for 2 minutes.
Come on, VAR, do
Yeah,
a magic and
offside.
keep the
Offside. Well, that'll give Wales a wake-up call, won't it?
Wales look poor.
Look really
They look
poor.
tired as well. That's what I'm saying. This heat. Gareth Bale's thinking,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on it.
But that just shows you that they can get in behind. They can
Yeah,
hurt
playing
Wales.
quite well,
They
actually,
can- Has
surprisingly.
that made you feel a bit more confident
It
in
has
that?
Are you
actually,
changing your
yeah, I've
prediction?
changed my prediction.
You've set yourself up a bit now.
Yeah.
Super
Hey, just
excited.
Keep it low.
I can see you're growing into the game. You're growing.
He's
the
sat up.
energy's
You know, when I
rising,
got it,
yeah?
when I got it, he was sunk into the sofa like that. Now he's sitting up. on it.
I'm usually quite relaxed anyway. I don't really get too hyped up, but
When you're watching this
Wales look
masterclass,
healthy,
it's
right?
hard not to.
Honestly.
just imagine Leeds were playing against Iran.
Khalid says 3-0 to Wales, hopefully. Kyle B says Bentancur has been awful in this World Cup. I didn't think he was that bad yesterday.
It was quite good yesterday.
Didn't think he was
Uruguay as a whole, I expected them to dominate that midfield
Yeah.
battle, man. I mean, Fede Valverde was the only kind of shining light right at the end to grab something. I don't think Bentancur, him, or anyone for that matter, really
I didn't think he was
did
the
much.
worst.
in
I
the
didn't
game.
think he was the
Nah,
worst
it wasn't
player
the worst,
on the
no.
pitch. I thought it was just a bit of a dull game anyway. Like, I think we all expected a little bit more. I will do what I must. So 2-1 to Wales, more to score the winner.
Oh, what a dive.
Ali said Iran is a decent team because they've beaten Uruguay 3 weeks ago, won against Nicaragua, and beaten Belgium 1 month ago. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they?
So they had a pretty
Should
good
have told me that
qualifying.
before my prediction.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know all this.
It was 1-0 against Uruguay, yeah, he said. I think he said it
So
anyway,
they
yeah, but it was
dominated
1-0.
midfield of
decent.
Bentancur in it. Well, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Spurs
I think he's a bit overhyped, Bentancur.
He's
Really?
absolutely not overhyped.
I think he's decent.
I
I'm
think
not
he's
gonna
not
lie.
actually hyped enough.
I do
he's
like
good
it.
to
I do
scream.
like it. Pains me to say.
Here we go, there's one for you. Sandesh said, I love Meslier.
Ah, well, there you go, Sandesh. I love you, Sandesh.
I like Meslier because he always seems to
I like
play
Meslier
bad
as well.
against Arsenal, so I like
Well,
it.
I don't know about that one.
Literally
bad games
drops it
against
in the
us.
back of the
Yeah,
net
yeah.
for you.
That's
He has
not. That's
stinkers
strictly
against
not true.
It is strictly
the
not
only
true.
time he's in the back of the net is when Longley goes and fouls him and pushes him into his own net. That's the only time you see him
grow
back
up.
there.
Grow up. Absolutely grow up. Let's see if Wales can do anything. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on.
Dangerous from set
Wales
pieces,
look-
to be fair.
yeah,
See
this
that
will be
video
a
of
chance.
Gareth Bale the other night telling them to just keep going and just fucking keep running?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah. It was something like, I know you're tired, but just fucking keep running.
Is
or
that
something
what he
like
said?
that. Yeah, it was.
I bet he couldn't keep running though. He's probably knackered.
Absolutely knackered. But it was. Oh, this
all
is
going off.
All kicking off in the box.
I saw that there's been no red card yet in the tournament.
No, there hasn't been that many bookings either.
No.
Today will be the day, Coach.
You reckon?
Nice, you can't think of one.
I do
right?
think this will be a set-piece game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wales' only goal was a penalty, right? Iran was penalty as well, and a
Also, what did we think about Ghana yesterday?
didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the
I missed
game?
it.
It's a good performance,
Did you
I
watch the
thought.
game?
They did all
Yeah,
right.
Against Portugal?
Yeah, I was here.
You were
Well,
here
I
in the
was in
studio.
the- yeah.
I thought it was I think that's probably one of my games of the
The second
tournament so
half
far.
especially was brilliant.
Second half was brilliant.
Oh,
What
that,
did you
that
make?
chance at the end.
That's what I was going to say to you. So I can't remember his name, so apologies who did that. But what's your view on that? Do you think that's a bit like cheating? Like if
No.
you're standing behind the keeper?
Not at all.
So you wouldn't be annoyed
That's
if that happened
intelligent.
against
Nanny
Wales?
did that
No,
back in the
that's
day.
I
intelligent.
remember. Robbie Keane tried to do it once, I remember.
I think that's
He's
intelligent.
legend,
It's poor from the goalkeeper. You're told to check all around you before you put the ball down.
Did you see Ronaldo? He almost had a heart attack,
Oh, what are
man.
you doing to me? How did Ronaldo
He was
get
just
man of
getting
the
on.
match?
He was checking himself out in the mirror, ready to celebrate on the pitch, sorting out his hair, coming on, and then he just sees that.
There's a
Oh,
big
man.
debate about the Man of the Match awards, aren't there? Because they just keep giving it to like the biggest player.
Well,
Bale got
Yeah.
it.
Kevin De Bruyne came out and said, I don't think I actually deserve this,
Yeah.
but thanks.
They're just giving it to the biggest player in every
Who is
game.
deciding man of the match awards?
Budweiser, isn't it?
Budweiser.
Sponsors, so they're just like, oh, just give it to the biggest player.
Yeah.
Looks good for the sponsors.
I thought Ghana looked good.
I thought they did as well.
Surprise.
No,
Well,
they-
I say surprise. It's not really a surprise, actually.
I don't know why Portugal have got Leao on the bench. Like, he's been
It
so
really,
good
isn't it?
this
So
I think he's
good.
the real
Benching
deal,
him.
man. Real deal.
Yeah.
I love watching him.
Maybe it's tactical.
I don't know if you see that they reckon Neymar is having a scan today on
Yes.
his
Yeah,
ankle.
that looked pretty
Yeah.
If
serious.
anyone
I look
didn't
bad.
see, his ankle was like blown up.
Yeah.
And that's the
But that
worst.
might mean that Gabriel Jesus gets started, or Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli I thought looked good when he came.
Yeah, I did
Jesus didn't really get the ball, but
Yeah,
I think Richarlison just locked down that striker position with
He'll
that
be playing
second
every
goal.
game.
I think it was locked down before that, but yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
I,
and
I can't really argue with that one at the moment.
You don't take Rafinha out the side. That's all
I
I
don't
know.
think
No,
he played that well yesterday.
No, but
Oh,
I
he
think you
was-
don't take him out.
Sumptuous.
Obviously, another
Yeah.
ex-Leeds.
Couple of suspect things in front of goal, but he gets you goals. But on Ghana, I think, like you say, they kept themselves in it for such a large portion of the game, and then they just fell asleep for that like 15-20 minute spell.
Yeah.
Portugal came forward, crucified them, and that's what they do have, like you say, with Leao coming off the bench, Ronaldo even, he's always dangerous. They have that quality to punish a team on the break.
And there
Yeah.
was chance in that first half for Ronaldo, that leap
Yeah.
he did, that like old school iconic
Jump,
Ronaldo
yeah.
high leap. He probably should have done
Yeah.
a little bit better with that one.
I like Ronaldo yesterday. He seems like very determined. His attitude is good.
Yeah.
He always has been for everyone. That's why he's running out of Man U. He's a born winner. Unfortunately, he's playing for a club that doesn't really know how to win right now. So that's not really his fault, is it? You know.
You better be
The
careful.
audacity of a Leeds fan
Saying
just
I don't know how to
crucifying
win.
Man United.
Mental.
But I like it. I'm about it.
Yeah, no. Was it a pen though? That's the question, or was it a dive?
For me, it's a very soft pen.
Very soft.
Very soft.
But it's Ronaldo, and you know
He's gonna get it. Like,
crumble and give it him.
I actually didn't think it was. I thought it was harsh.
Yeah, very.
Very harsh.
I think it's.
But I thought Ghana gave a really good display of themselves, actually. Ethan Ampadu will be Wales captain one day and will finish as Wales' most capped player ever. Absolute generation in general in the midfield.
He's young, isn't he? I think
Is he a
I don't know if
defender?
he's that young.
he was a defender, but I think
He
he's
was at
moved
Chelsea, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Chelsea, yeah. I
And
think they
then
got him from
Leipzig,
Sheffield
wasn't
United.
he? After.
They loaned him out.
Yeah.
I think he's on loan in Italy now.
I think he'd be 23, 24 now.
Oh, so he's not that young then. I thought he was
I
even
don't know.
younger.
I'm having a guess.
If
Okay.
he's your
let
most
me-
capped player,
check.
that's not saying much,
Yeah,
is it? He's
don't-
not great.
Can't imagine it.
No.
C15 said, I hope, no, he didn't. He said, Pope has won more Newcastle. That makes no sense. Pope has won Newcastle our last 2 penalty shootouts single-handedly.
Okay, what happened?
And he
Pope,
is-
what happened
Very
last time Pope was in the England team against Germany and he spilt it on the
imagine
line
Pope
and
does
gave
that.
away the
Yeah,
lead?
yeah.
We were winning 3-2 against Germany. He spilt it on the line and gave Germany the game. So, in the big occasions for England, Pickford's delivered, and unfortunately Pope hasn't. You know, I'm a Christian man myself. I love the Popes, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to put him over Pickford. I'm not even against him, but in the big occasions for England, if you are going to look at it, it's no comparison.
Yeah, Pope, that mistake didn't go
Yeah.
down too well, did it?
No. Germany as well. That's not the game you want to make a
I don't
mistake
think
against.
Nick Pope's a bad keeper at all. I think he's having a good
No, he's,
season.
Yeah, he
he's
is.
just a really good keeper. Yeah.
Oh yeah, also when
Another
the Ghanaian player did the Sue.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
love
was
that.
shameless.
That was
that
beautiful.
was
Me too as well.
your vibes. I was so.
I don't mind that though. I wonder what Ronaldo was thinking. Like, you're
Don't
doing
you
my
love like
celebration.
shithousing?
I love it. I'm all for that.
And actually, what was even funnier was Rudiger the day before against Japan.
The high
doing
legs.
the high legs. Doing the high legs. And then Karma's just a bitch sometimes, isn't it?
It didn't even look like he did.
It's been a rough game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a poor game for
It
Wales.
has been a
hasn't it?
really poor
really
game.
lacking quality.
Iran are pretty physical.
Yeah.
Very.
They'll do that. They'll try and break up play and just sit back.
Do you know what I'm wondering? A lot of these teams. So I think it's 3 hours ahead of the UK
Yeah.
over there, right? So this like you would feel like you was playing at 10 o'clock in the morning if you're Welsh.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is why a lot of these games are starting so slow. The
Early
early
kick-off.
kick.
And it's hot. I mean,
And it's 30 degrees.
yeah, so we're looking 10, 11, 12. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. So if you
yeah.
think about it, when you go on holiday, the hottest time of the day
Yeah.
is between 12 and 3.
Yeah.
So it's super hot.
Yeah.
And of course, Iran or any team that comes from a warmer climate
yeah.
We'll be used to it.
is
Yeah.
probably
yeah.
going to maybe fare better in this. I do genuinely think that has something to do with it. Let's see what else you guys are saying in the chat. I will do what I must. Said, oh, he's a Leeds fan. That explains it all. I don't know what could have possibly given it away. It's so weird. He's like so shy about mentioning that he's a Leeds fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Really, really.
I mean,
really
maybe he can just see the football intelligence coming out, and football intellectuals will always support a great club. So maybe he's just putting two and together, connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots. Bruno should have gotten it. 2 assists last
Yeah.
night was
Yeah,
incredible.
I agree with that.
Mamrick said, why did the Ghana player sue? Just because, why not?
Why not?
Why
man?
not?
Why
Just
not?
do
No,
it,
when
yeah.
Townsend did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
Old Trafford
so
on it, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, they
Just
didn't
do
go
it to
down
the
well because they weren't winning.
Yeah.
Now that's the only thing.
Yeah, but
is it right to do it?
still, if you
Chance.
can do that, why not? Would you not do it?
Oh, you're damn right.
Yeah,
I'd
you
do
would.
it.
You would
definitely
definitely
He
do
would
it.
definitely
Oh my God,
do
you
it.
go up
He
to him and
would
do it in his face. Like that's you all over. Kyle said Rafinha was poor. What is he on? Richarlison was elite. Glad Tottenham don't have this version of him. Well, hopefully Tottenham will have this version of him, Kyle, actually.
In Europe,
You'll have
you
him
have
on
though.
the bench.
No.
Really,
he-
you play Kulusevski, Son, and Kane.
well,
there.
actually, he dropped. In fairness, Son is having
a bad
terrible season.
Even yesterday wasn't great.
No, it wasn't good yesterday either. So for me, why would you not drop Son? Because he did it last time and dropped Kulusevski, and he should never have dropped Kulusevski.
I feel like when Son's fit, it's hard for you to drop him because you just know what
I
he's
know,
capable
but
of.
at the same time, what do you do? Why is it fair to drop Kulusevski, who's consistently performs with assists or goals when he's fit, just to have
an
Son
out of
in.
form Son.
an out of form Son? I know that can change on a whim, but You have to do
It's a
what's
risk,
best.
though.
For,
Yeah.
It is a risk, but you have to do what's best for the team in that particular moment.
Form is temporary, class is permanent. Yeah.
It is. So
See what I mean
therefore-
about the short memories of football fans? Eh?
No, but
all the great memories.
But the best game Son has had all season was when he was put on the bench and came off the bench.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
that's what you've got to do sometimes. They're having a water break, it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's an injury, I think.
His neck.
He won't be happy with this first half, the Welsh manager.
No.
Page. They've
But
looked
again,
poor.
they didn't start the USA game well the first
No.
half either.
No. The thing is, with no Dan James as well, your boy.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
lacking
yeah.
pace, really, I think.
I know.
More Bale, they're not
And
particularly quick.
A lack of clinicality without him as well.
Well, it looks to be a kind of different problem to what they were having the other night.
Yeah.
You know, the other night was they couldn't use their pace to get through, and they needed that long ball. This is a game where they probably could utilise the pace.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see a change at half time, and he's not afraid, Rob Harris, to kind of make that change.
Yeah.
What does this say about England right now? Because look at how much
Oh,
Wales
here we
are
go.
struggling to break down Iran, and everyone's saying, yeah, Iran are terrible, they're so open, they're so easy to get at. But Wales are struggling. Iran have already put the ball in the back of their net. If it wasn't for, you know, a bit of a mistimed run there, they would be leading right now. And the way England so easily dispatched them, easy. We could have been half asleep. We could have been sat there, sleeping pills, sunbathing, one of Don Robbie's cigars in one hand, a glass of whiskey in the other hand, and we would still steamrolled them.
You've thought this through?
Yeah.
You've planned that out
Where's the
so
script?
well,
The
haven't
script
you?
must be somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a script. That's what's so unique
Gareth
about
Southgate writes the script, and I am just here watching it and relaying it out to you through my vernacular.
No,
Where did you find James?
I don't know.
Who found him?
I think he was just randomly strolling
Okay.
I
around.
couldn't even
Come
answer that question for you.
He was outside the Leeds Stadium, so I picked him up.
Yeah, he's
Great.
sleeping
My parents
outside
have been
Ellen
asking
Road.
me that question for years.
Good.
I do think England deserve credit for that performance. I thought they played really well.
Yeah, they
moved
did.
the ball well and scored 6 goals against
But they
anyone.
still
is
conceded
difficult.
2 goals, so you do have to kind
Yeah.
of beg that question. And that's, you know, take nothing away from Iran, they still managed to score 2 goals. But when you look at England, you say that it wasn't a completely perfect performance, because how did they? I didn't think it should have been a penalty, in my opinion.
Which
I think
one? The last one?
the last one in
Yeah.
the final kick of the
Yeah.
game, purely for the fact that in the first half Maguire was absolutely clattered,
Yeah.
and that wasn't given, and I thought that was a little bit out of order. But still, I think that
Score 6.
to score 6,
Yeah.
great, but I think just to concede the 2,
Yeah.
it did take the shine off of it a little bit.
I think it was mainly just the penalty at the end.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Gareth Southgate said it as well.
Yeah,
I think 6-1 is it's basically the same as 6-2, but it looks better because Iran actually scored the goal in open play and earned the goal as well. They deserved 1 goal in
Yeah.
that game, for sure.
So who has been your team of the tournament so far?
I think I would say England or
Ah.
I thought Brazil and France. I know that's 3.
You can give me 3.
I can give you 3. I think they've been the 3 best teams so far, because I thought when Benzema came out, France would struggle, but I think Giroud actually maybe knits it together a little bit better.
Yeah.
He's not a better player than him, but he gets
him
the best
something-
out of
I think it gives
Mbappe.
them a different option as well.
Yeah,
There's going to be a red card.
I just think the teams with pace are the most dangerous. Brazil got loads of pace, France, Mbappe, and England have got loads as well. I think they're the 3 best teams so far. Argentina probably biggest letdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That was going to be my next question. Who's been your biggest letdown?
No,
But
definitely them. Yeah.
would you put Germany in that bracket?
The thing with Germany, I don't think expectation was that high for them in
Yeah,
this
just
tournament.
terrible, aren't
Anyway,
they? It's Germany. you know?
Yeah, like Argentina were 3 years unbeaten. Most people were calling them one of the favourites.
Yeah.
But again, I think they lack pace. Their front line's kind of old. Messi didn't really
They've got
want
one
to
of the,
run.
I think one of the oldest teams in the tournament.
I mean,
They've got
Lissandro, how is he not
I
starting?
don't know. I
How
mean,
is he not starting after the season he's had?
it is a bit bizarre.
Otamendi at like 34, 33,
I
he
think
looked
they've
terrible.
got. I think they've got. 4 or 5 players over the age of 31.
Yeah,
Or
Messi,
something.
Di Maria, Otamendi,
So when you do come up against a team that is young,
energetic.
Experience is
energetic,
priceless.
I think it's having a mixture though. I don't
Yeah.
know if you can afford to have so many.
Rodrigo de
Old
Paul,
players.
he's nice and energetic in the midfield. He's running the show. I think, look, if they knew how to time their run, I mean, whether you put that down to an absolutely world-class defensive line from Saudi Arabia, or whether you put it down to poor timing of the run, I don't know. But they had the ball in the back of the net 3 or 4 times within the first 20 minutes.
7 times.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe Timo Werner had been down there teaching them a few shooting drills. Who knows what was happening there? But I don't know. I don't think it's out for Argentina. I think people are over jumping on it. I think because it's Messi, people want to be so quick to dab the knife in it. It's like with Messi and Ronaldo, because there's so much vitriolic hate coming from each side because of the debate. You know, people aren't appreciating both of them. So the second someone does something bad, the second Ronaldo does something bad, Messi fans want to jump on and put him down and tell him he's terrible. Same, the second Messi does something bad, oh, he's terrible, you're GOAT, this and that. So I still back Messi to turn it around.
He hasn't ever played for Leeds, you do know that.
Yeah.
No?
And probably
But how tall is he?
He is
Similar height to you, isn't he, really?
7. Interesting.
Who do you think will win the World Cup? I don't know if we've done predictions before. I've never heard
I
anyone.
tipped Brazil at the start.
Yeah,
But
Brazil.
I think I was backing Brazil. I think I was actually maybe more backing Argentina. Can't remember who I was backing, to be fair. But I still think it's Brazil, maybe.
Yeah.
Brazil. I would like to include England in the conversation after tonight.
I don't even think it's
Ask me
they're
again
in the,
on- ask me on
they're in the
Monday.
conversation.
No, I don't
England
think
will
it is
win
a
tonight.
conversation.
Well,
I think it's
clear
England.
favourites,
But I
yeah.
did
If you
say
look at the
France
facts.
were actually one to not sleep on, because I know people weren't expecting much from France, but I did say I don't
still a
really
great
think,
team.
I
They've
don't
still
think
got
you
a
can
lot
write them
there.
off.
Mbappe, for me, is one of the best in the world.
Yeah, joke.
And he's
absolute joke.
unbelievable.
Dembele as well, though. I think that's the key. The way Xavi's turned him around recently, man. Like when he was first breaking through at Dortmund, I actually thought Dembele was going to be better than Mbappe. You know, I love a player with both feet. Like I said, his dribbling ability, the freedom he was playing with under Thomas Tuchel, it was so exciting. I thought, you know what, this guy is going to develop above Mbappe. Unfortunately, he had injuries, he had an addiction to playing Fortnite, and he was missing training. So all that stuff happened. But now Xavi's turned him around. I think in the next 2 years, he could definitely be on Vinicius level or above that. And he could be the
Vinicius
key.
looks good. And I think with him, in the last 18 months or so, you've seen how much he's improved in terms of his finishing. He wasn't always as consistent.
Yeah.
But the last 18 months has been unbelievable for Madrid.
I think there's something special about Brazil, isn't there? Like I feel like I'm a Brazil fan when I watch them.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like.
Did you see how many people were there last night? It was like,
There's a lot
I think
there.
it was the first time that the stadium had been sold
Properly
out
sold
or
out,
something.
Yeah.
And you could just look at the crowds and it was like,
Just a swarm of yellow.
Even
Yeah,
the Wales
sure.
fans as well. Look how many of them are there as well.
yeah, the Wales fans as well. But I mean, they've got such
Bring
a
that
massive
support with
pull,
you.
Brazil, that when obviously, if you think about a team you'd want to go and see, other
It's
than
them,
the
innit?
country you support, you'd think, oh, Brazil,
Yeah,
obviously. And now they've got R9.
It's football
Richarlison.
editing.
Oh, you better calm down with that. You know, I don't. R9 is my favourite ever player, by the way. That's
I can't, actually, I
Big
can't even
Richarlison.
say that was mine.
No,
it was
not
something
that-
Spurs
no, not
tweeted
that
last night. Something Spurs tweeted. They
I'm
did
surprised they didn't have the haircut. The little patch
There is
on
a
the front.
photo
There
of
is
him with the haircut.
yeah.
Saw that, yeah.
Alisson shaving it.
So if he keeps playing like that,
No, you
joking.
need to calm
I'm
down.
fully joking.
But he does
before you all
look
come to
good
me.
for them, though.
Fully joking. Let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Mr. A, so Jane's in his England shirt, so I'm assuming he'll be here for the England game.
I don't think I am. No.
He's just wearing it today.
You'll be here though somewhere, won't you?
You'll hear him in the
Well,
background.
I'll be watching England. That's for sure. I'll be back in
I
the
actually
boys.
think
I will
that
be
shirt's
watching.
better than the new one.
I don't know,
Yeah, the
man.
shirt's
Everyone
I don't
hates
like-
it.
I don't like that.
I
Wear the
think
shirt.
it is a beautiful kit.
Why?
Beautiful.
What
Look at
is
the
that
gradient.
about?
Look at the dark blue
I
and the
hate
way
it.
it goes. Nice
do not like
turquoise, white,
That
the
is
little
such a
patches
that
of
is
the
such a
neck
sick
as
kit.
well. I
Oh,
don't like
it
the
is.
neck on that.
They are beautiful kits. Yeah,
That's
but
a great kit.
it is.
That one's way
They're
better.
I'm
all
going to
great
try and
kits.
find my kit.
But
I don't know one.
when if you see it in person, if you get the actual stadium fit version with all the different textures and stuff, because you can get the 60 quid one, you can get like the stadium fit one, like this is, and with all the little textures and stuff in it. When you see that,
That's just not
Beautiful.
nice. Don't like it.
No,
I don't
I
mind
don't
the
like
away
it.
one. I don't mind the away one, but I still think the badge should be white, not blue.
yeah, I guess. But I mean, England are going more. We're kind of like scrapping the red. When I think of England now, I think of just more white and blue. But I like it, man.
I think
cool.
you're the only one
Not
that
a fan
does.
of it.
I
No.
like the Germany one most.
That one is quite nice, isn't it?
Or the
I
Netherlands.
quite like the Germany one. The Netherlands one I like.
Yeah.
I like the France one. The France one's just
Colours.
smooth.
Plain.
Portugal, even, man. Everyone's sleeping on Portugal.
Not
That is
loving the
beautiful.
Portugal one.
On the back as well.
Didn't have
With a
green
nice
shorts with
Liao
it
on there.
too. Didn't have green shorts with that.
Yeah, I didn't like the
That's
shorts
just
with it. It
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what you guys are saying. SM said Ghana manager messed up with the subs as well. He took off Kudus and Ayew. Do you think that he probably should have done that?
Yeah. Kudus good.
Did well against Liverpool.
Belgium was
Ajax,
not happy
then.
with the
Yeah.
coach yesterday, that's for sure.
Belgium, they're another team with Argentina I thought looked really poor. They look
Yeah.
quite old and slow, man. They
They're
just,
kind of coming like that at the back end of that golden generation. Again, a team that hasn't actually done much in their golden
Bloody
generation.
bronze generation.
although
more like.
Lukaku wasn't playing, he'll probably help. Better than Batshuayi, anyway.
Oh, Lukaku's elite, man. Elite. Slept on.
I disagree with that.
He is.
Quizzy said, I would love to see Messi or Ronaldo lift the World Cup. They both deserve it. Who would you rather see lift the World Cup, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Messi.
Yeah,
Messi.
I think Messi. Yeah.
Greatest player of all time, no
We
question.
had this debate the other
Elite.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Oh, God.
So, Abby, would you say Ronaldo?
I think for banter, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Just because it'd be funny.
In fact,
as well.
it would
Yeah,
be
it would be.
funny. Yeah, Man, you release him and then he goes and wins the World Cup. Yeah, no,
For
I'm with
banter,
you.
Ronaldo. For Messi, just to complete football.
Yeah.
But I guess they'd both kind of be like.
So if
I wouldn't
one
really
of them
care either
wins
way.
it, do you think that puts one above the other
No,
in the debate?
not for me.
I don't think that. I think the debate's stupid. I think they're both really different. I think they're completely different types of players. Like they both do different jobs. I don't think Messi can do what Ronaldo necessarily does, and I definitely don't think Ronaldo can do what Messi does.
Yeah.
So I think that it's more about just
What style?
It
you
what style
prefer.
you prefer.
Well, what I think is each individual attribute of Ronaldo, I think you can find a player out there that can do
I
it.
agree with you.
Whereas what Messi can do, aside from maybe Maradona, I don't think you'll find a single person in the history of football that can do what he can do.
Yeah, I see your point on that, but I agree with you. But you said that you can find players that will have some of the attributes that Ronaldo has, but to have it all in one player.
I agree.
Yeah,
No
true,
one's
but
ever,
well,
no
all
one's
the
ever
attributes-
been
No.
as all-round as
And
Messi.
also, my thing with Messi is that he's not played. It's not just about the Premier League. I know he's now in Liga, but I think where you can look at Ronaldo, he's done it in the Premier League, he's done it in La Liga, and he's done it in Serie A. And he's won the Euros. That's not to sniff at, obviously, the Copa America at all. I think you should just appreciate.
But who
both.
was more important in the Euros? Portugal's Euros run. Let's be real.
Well, they wouldn't.
They went through third in the group. They went through a couple of penalty shootouts in there. He didn't really. He got injured in the final, unfortunately for him. And I do love Ronaldo. In the Copa America, Messi was man of the match in every single game aside from the final, and that is ridiculous.
You raise a fair point. I can't really split them. I'd be happy for either of them to win it, to be fair. Let us know what you guys
I think Ronaldo's the second greatest of all time over anyone else in the history of the game as well. I do love Ronaldo, but I think
Just
Messi
for
is
banter,
just-
though.
Yeah,
I'd
no,
like
that's
to
a
see
good
it.
point. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I would like to see it. What else are you guys saying? John D said Wales is a second half team. Let's hope they don't concede
so.
beforehand. It's still 0-0, 40 minutes gone. Iran have a free kick.
Good ball.
Set
Oh, no, it's
piece,
not.
just a little bit too far. Darius, have you seen anything exciting in this game?
Since that offside goal, no. As soon as I changed my prediction, it went back to shit again. So
It's been
no,
quite a
it's not been a great game.
A dull game.
It's like a church mouse.
It's just vibes there,
quiet.
innit? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Talk about Leeds. You can have some apple juice, have a croissant.
Yeah, that's
There's
it.
actually apple. Wait, does anyone want apple juice? We have got some here.
I don't mind if it makes you
We need cups.
happy.
eh?
I'll have some apple juice.
All right.
We'll have an apple juice.
Do you have any cups?
Have we got cups? I think they just want you to, they want you to just tip
Curly
it.
cups.
All right, fine. We'll get the Coronas out. All right.
He was
Everyone
ready
good back
to have a
Corona?
Corona on Monday. Was it Monday morning? He was like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a Corona in there. Anyone else?
Now,
It
to be
was
fair,
like-
I'd
it
be.
was like 8:30. Everyone's like,
8:30.
no.
No, to be
Leeds
fair,
time,
it is England, so I would have drank now, but I'm gonna go gym after this, so I can't drink. So after that, I'll be back here for the third one, and I'll have some Coronas there.
Where are you watching the England game?
I don't know.
Deflection.
We'll see.
King in the Indies said Rodrigo and Anthony performed better than Rafinha last night.
I thought Rodrigo looked good when
I
he
thought
came
Rodrigo
on.
looked really
Very
good when he came on as well. I was actually surprised Anthony didn't start.
Over who though? Who's he gonna start over? Vinicius? Rafinha? I don't think so.
Don't know, but I think he's really.
I think
good.
he's really good as well. Again, he's another one. I mean, he's got a bit more flair than Richarlison, but absolute shithouse again. Absolutely.
Not going to happen over Richarlison, is it? Corner for Wales.
But Richarlison
Easy
is
call,
just
goalkeeper.
one in a generation. So
Calm down.
Generational talent. R9. My R9.
You're no.
Neil says Rafinha is overrated. You won't like that.
oh, come on, man. Tell me something that's
He needs to
actually
play
factual.
better than last night.
Hmm?
I don't think he played that well last night.
Well, I don't know what you're watching. Maybe you've got Stevie Wonder glasses on. I don't know. Nah, I will admit, yeah, in front of goal, he was a little bit profligate at times. He was.
He's wasteful.
Yeah, he should have scored a couple of those chances. But I think in creation, in the build-up play, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. But he'll come through, man. That guy has got pure quality and mentality as well. He is a bona fide winner. When everyone else when a lot of other people folded last season, he was the one shining light, the one with the winner's mentality, the one pulling everyone through the fire. And in the big games for Brazil, I back him to have a big impact. Hopefully not so much, because they might end up facing England soon. So
I think they get each
they don't
other in the
want that.
semi-final, don't
Oh.
they, if they both win.
BBC have had a stinker here.
Even the broadcasters support.
Even the cameraman's gone
But
forward.
yeah,
He said,
I think he was
"Turn
hearing
it
about
off."
Rafinha and he was just, he's losing the plot over there.
Lots of people saying that Spain's been their favourite team of the tournament so
That
far.
was a top performance.
It was a
I
top.
still
One
don't
game,
think they're going to
one
win
game,
it, though.
yeah.
I don't think they'll win it. Still don't think
They're-
they've got
they're-
enough.
so they've got Germany in their next game. So obviously Germany can go out in that game if
Germany
they're to
are out
lose.
if they lose.
If
aren't
they lose.
Wait, actually, I think they might be, because Japan will probably do over Costa Rica, won't they?
Yeah.
Japan will
You
be
think
Costa
so?
Rica.
Do you think
that'll
so,
be
yeah?
Germany
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But do you-
I don't mind.
I think Germany have got. There is obviously talent in that squad, but would you think it's just not enough to get past Spain?
I think they can. I think they're lacking a striker, really. Havertz up front in this false nine role
Doesn't work.
doesn't really look great, but
Lacking a Timo Werner, aren't
got
they?
Leroy. I don't think anyone needs a Timo
They've
Werner.
got. They've got a
You
Morata.
don't rate Timo Werner?
Who
They've got
does
Morata,
rate
don't
Timo
they?
Werner?
It's literally just as poor.
I'd rather have Patrick Bamford, mate, than Timo
Well, that's
Werner.
just, there was no need for that one, man.
I'm bigging him up. No,
Yeah,
but they've still got Leroy Sané, Gnabry. Just think they lack that striker who
Yeah.
finishes the chances. But I think Spain will probably beat Germany. I think Germany will probably go out.
Yeah.
Good for England, really. Get one of the big teams out.
But would it not be better to have Spain go out?
They're not going to go out, though, are they? I think
Nah.
after that first victory. Yeah.
To be fair, no, I'm
3-2.
still haunted by Germany. I know we did them over last year in the Euros, but I'm
It's always
still haunted
difficult.
by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just get bad flashbacks whenever I see
I think
that team.
England's side of the draw, isn't it? Belgium and Brazil, who they get.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If they win their groups,
yes.
that's their side of the draw.
I think so.
I think they can beat that Belgium team.
I think we could pace Brazil. From what I saw yesterday, I don't think they were overly impressive against Serbia.
But
I
think,
thought they were quite
I
wasteful
think it's
in
just
possession.
defensively against Brazil. I can't.
I think we'd concede goals against
Come
them.
on,
Come
Maguire.
Conceded 2 against Iran, bro. So
Yeah.
what are Brazil going to do to us?
I think going forward we could match Brazil. I just
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
think defensively that we'd
I think
we'd
Brazil
have
are a
enough.
little bit better than England, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Wait, so we get
Oh, so we
Belgium and oh, easy game.
Oh, that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
bad.
What's that for? Sorry.
Senegal.
If we top the group.
If we top the group.
Okay, that's not bad.
So ideally, that's what we want.
And then the quarter-final would be England versus France.
Wow. France
Wow.
and Brazil in
What, and then the
that's
semi-finals,
crazy.
Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, I reckon if you
Are you
beat-
as confident now?
Yeah, I'm even more confident.
France and Brazil.
France in the quarter-finals.
Oh,
I reckon if you
mate.
beat
shocked.
France,
Then they'll be
Beautiful,
so
man.
hyped
then you'll
up that
probably
you-
win.
If England wins.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Mbappe
Are
against
France all
Trippier,
there?
man.
I don't rate
okay.
France over Brazil for sure.
I think England still need a proper test though.
Yeah.
England still
I
need
think
a real
England would
test.
struggle
They haven't
against
had it.
France.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather play France than
Right.
Spain,
No,
Germany. From what I've
No
seen, not
chance.
Germany, not Germany. Sorry. From what I've seen this tournament, I'd rather play France than Spain, Portugal, or Brazil. I think Portugal. I don't know what it is, but sometimes you get that feeling that you want that. No, but you get that feeling when you look at a team. And it haunts you when I see them running at our back line, bringing Leao on, Ronaldo in there. Nah, I'm scared. I think they're too.
What about
good on the
Mbappe
counter-attack.
and Dembele?
Yeah, but I know Mbappe and Dembele, but I don't know. I can't put it. I can't
Even
summarize
Darius had
it
a
into
great-
words. You know,
yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, season.
feelings tell. I know pictures tell 1,000 words. Well, feelings tell 1,000,000 words. And when you look at something and it just overwhelms you with emotion.
That is usually what feelings do.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is feelings.
That
I'm
is
haunted.
You got
Every time I
feelings,
go
it
to
works.
bed, all I'm hearing is, do you like your Switzerland or your Senegal? And then what? and then
Your Ghana or your Germany.
yeah, and then it goes from that to just looking at images of Rafael Leao pacing into the back line, striking it with his right foot, his left foot bending into the grass like that.
It's quite nice that you're dreaming about Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Lee,
no, I wouldn't say I was dreaming
well,
about him. I'd say
you've
You've already
I'd
said
say-
it. It's been clipped already.
Yeah.
I would say it was more haunting.
And
but
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
singing that song the other day, wasn't he? Were you here when he was singing?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Close my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
lot
can't
was in the
sing.
background like,
Yeah.
No, I think no, he's a lovely guy.
What about you with the chili? the
No, it
other
wasn't-
day?
it honestly
Little
wasn't
tiny-
funny.
What an
little tiny bit.
overreaction, I'd say.
I was
She
like,
was
come on,
fine.
have you had about that
Listen,
much on
I'm
it?
glad that Robbie had to do it because he realised, he said he thought I was overreacting and then he realised I was not
How
He does that a
overreacting.
lot. Robbie does that a lot.
He was like, I thought you were overreacting. I'm sorry. I know you weren't overreacting.
You lot could have killed me.
It's not even bad.
I wasn't here.
Matisse had
Robbie
a
could have killed
tablespoon of
Matisse.
it. You couldn't even deal with a little dot.
And neither could Robbie. Robbie was struggling as well,
Yeah.
just to let you all know. I'm not the best with spice, and I felt sick from a
Yeah.
tiny little bit on my finger.
Your voice just went. You was like,
It fully went. It fully went. And I burnt like little, you know, that little like taste buds on
Yeah,
your tongue.
yeah.
They'd all come up. They were like not happy about that for about a good hour, sitting here with a thing of oat milk. And Matisse had to do a spoonful, a tablespoonful.
Tablespoon.
And obviously this is the first time we even had the
Outrageous.
sauce. So I don't think anyone realised how hot the sauce is. Now, for anyone who didn't know the sauce, it's called Death Sauce. We don't sponsor it. It's just someone, I don't know where we got it from.
We've probably risen their sales by like 100%,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But it's got 9 different death chilies in it. So,
Go.
oh,
And then Robbie tells him
gave
to
him-
drink Pepsi, which makes it even worse.
literally, I think he actually wanted to kill Matisse. The other day. He gave him a whole tablespoon, and Matisse obviously had to go off stream. He was, I think, unfortunately, a little bit sick.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
stream.
A little bit sick. He threw up everywhere. So I've been told.
He was back in. He came back on the stream later on, about 20 minutes later, proper pro, and he was back in the next day. I'm
Fair
sure he had a
play to
very sore stomach because even I had a, like you know when your tummy like gurgles.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't happy, so God knows what would have happened to Matisse. So yeah,
I've said I'd try it, but I don't know if it's allowed.
I
Is
don't
it
know where it's
still
gone.
here?
It's still here somewhere.
somewhere
isn't
Apparently
it?
it's been
I said I'd give
blacklisted.
it a
If
go,
you
but
land on a chili,
Half-time
we will
bans.
do it.
This year.
It's not particularly something I would recommend.
Their sauce has been banned
It's been banned.
from the wheel.
Yeah, death sauce has apparently been banned.
Yeah.
Banned from the wheel. But I don't think we have any other chilies at the moment. So
No, I think
don't know
they
what we're
bought
gonna do with
chilies to replace it, apparently.
that. Okay, we've got actual
chilies.
chilies.
I had a
Okay.
chili on my one. It wasn't that spicy though.
Yeah,
I
no.
think they've bought fresh ones.
Okay. Well, remember, you can still win a free £5 credit when you play Prediction Battle. Just sign up, deposit, and play the USA versus England game. You'll get a free £5 credit added to your account to play any league you want. Just scan the QR code and/or click the link in the description to join Prediction Battle and play along with us. Here is a quick word from Lee and why the death sauce has been banned from the wheel.
Let's play DR Sports Prediction Battle. Woohoo! It's getting heated in Qatar, but I'm thinking local lads Saudi Arabia will give Poland the fire exchange and get themselves a 1-0 upset. Why not play DR Sports Prediction Battle and put your football knowledge to the test? Sign up and play by clicking the link.
You're going to get the chili.
Chile, Death Squad. Death Squad. Oh! Hey! Come on! There it is. Right,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
yeah,
I'm
get us a
gonna do it.
cup. Get a spoon or
Get a
something.
spoon and I'm gonna do it.
Right,
I think DR Sports better say a disclaimer.
After 3, Sophie, innit?
I'll let you say a speech.
One.
What, you don't want to say a statement?
Do the countdown.
I'm giving you an opportunity.
Yeah, disclaimer.
You don't want to say anything?
The Ultra
He's
Death
nervous.
Sauce
He's nervous for me.
has nothing to do with DR Sports. We're not manufactured here, right? We purchased it from a shop. Has nothing to do with us, and we were told it doesn't kill people. Right, fire away.
3, 2, 1.
It's begun. It's gone. There's nothing left on the spoon.
It seems fine.
Yeah, but that's how it always
You're
starts.
good. You're good, man.
My ears are steaming, Sophie.
Are they?
Things will change quickly around here. Very quick.
You got all the chili emojis there. Is it hot?
Oh my god, it's getting worse. Guys, this is the end. Production.
Is it?
It's really bad.
You got any milk? Milk on the way. It's on the way.
It's over. We have to get milk production.
Oh my god.
I can't be on camera for this. Oh my god. The milk. Oh my god. Oh! Production!
Hey, he's coming back.
Who put a slander on my name saying, oh, you should firm it? Are you mad? Did you see the size of that spoon? Everybody's out here saying, oh, birth and that. I just gave birth, believe me. My whole body is on the floor out there in the studio.
Are you ready to take over
I'm
the
not.
hosting? No?
Are you alright?
And then he died, Robbie. I just came back to life. This is not even Matisse, this is someone else.
Literally cannot. It's so funny. Anyway, Matisse is alive and he is well, which is the most important thing.
survived.
Curtis, do you want to go spin the wheel?
Oh, go on then.
At least you haven't got to do the sauce. Those regular chilies are
I got
okay.
the chili last time.
What sort of chilies are they?
Them little green ones.
The little
They're
green
not
ones,
too
but they're
bad.
actually not too bad.
What can we win here? A Manscaped gift would be good for Christmas.
Manscaped gift. Don't forget, free shipping today, guys. 25% off. You got to dance.
Oh,
that's
pretty
long. That's
no
so
music
long.
either.
No, there is music. Production.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, go on then.
Then you got the music. Darius.
I'm hoping for chili.
Actually,
I
I actually
get
wanted
the
the chili just to see what it was like.
Spin again. Hopefully he gets chili. Oh,
Dance.
darts.
We can't
Rubber
both
darts,
dance.
Have you got darts?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
darts. Darts. So we've got
Okay.
darts, a dance. Do you want to spin the wheel? Why up?
Is he not going doing his thing?
Darts.
Darts. You got to spin.
Is he not
Now.
doing his darts?
From where? I can't play darts though.
Come on, bullseye, brother.
Was it 50 quid?
Yeah.
50 quid for a bullseye. Where do you want me to stand here?
We've
No,
made this
no,
so
not there.
hard.
Go, no, over there, over
It's
there.
really difficult.
No, go over there. It's not
Yeah.
from
I
there.
think
Robbie was taking it
Come
over
on,
there.
son. Come on, you got this, brother. Ooh. A little bit to the left. Oh.
Is it in?
Is it in?
Yes, that's
Oh,
it.
it's in.
That's
That's
it.
in.
Oh, yes.
That is £50.
Go on, my son.
I don't know if that's too close.
That is £50 coming
Wow.
your way.
How do I mute this?
Well done.
Now? In cash or?
I assume you'll have to add that to the invoice, but if you want, you can take this for now.
Oh, do you know, I'm going to keep that with me for the rest of
You
the
can
game.
take that that fake one for
Thank you.
now. You are a proud owner of £50.
you.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Make sure you claim that. Make sure you're taking the top.
I'll invoice that to Kenya at the end.
Do you want to go spin the wheel?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Might need the dartboard.
You might not.
No, you won't. It's mine now.
All right. Yeah. All right.
I'm hoping
Manscaped. Manscaped. Come on, hit me with Manscaped.
Hey, that's not bad.
Lawnmower. Boxer briefs. Ball toner.
Who's he talking to?
Come on, come on, come on.
Sing.
Again? Oh, all right.
What's that famous Leeds chant?
No, we're not allowed to do football songs.
Oh, really?
No, it's got to be.
All right,
it's
all
got
right,
to be.
I
you
feel,
know.
all right, let me think. All right. Do you remember
Oh my god.
the 17th night of December? I forgot some of the other lyrics, but England going all the way. Yeah. England's going Russia, yeah. Drinking all your vodka, yeah. 'Cause England's going all the way.
I just don't have words for you anymore.
take a picture
I just don't have any words. I will spin just as Curtis is not here. I just can't. I can't even. Don't know if actually one lyric was right in that. I'm
There
not sure
was.
if there was one. Do you remember?
Yeah, exactly.
That was that it. Okay. I'm just doing a disclaimer. I'm not doing whatever it lands on. Okay, I'm not doing the darts.
So we are needing the darts board.
I'm not dancing and I'm
No
not singing.
darts. Well, you have to. It's the rules of the game, I'm afraid.
The rules of the game.
If you get darts, if
If
you
I
get
get
bullseye, you can have my 50 quid.
Oh, that's so nice. No, we'll just invoice twice. It's fine. Okay, right. How far back am I going?
A bit further, a bit further.
A bit further? Oh, well, I'm never gonna reach it from there. Okay, ready?
Double bullseye.
Oh.
Come on. No. All right, it was worth the shot. I've noticed that Curtis has somehow dipped off when he's got to do a dance.
Oh.
Whenever he decides to come back. Whenever he is back. As we said, don't forget that you get free shipping today off of Manscaped. Make your balls look good in time for Christmas, and you also get free shipping today. You won't want to miss out on that.
No, you don't.
No, so head on.
You can use your 50 quid to get something.
And you know what? You can have this as well.
You can have £50.
Have the 50 quid.
Well, that's not a real 50 quid.
Fake. They used it in a film somewhere.
Yeah. But you can have that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let us know your thoughts on that first half. I know it wasn't the most exciting first half. Sean said Wales make any game watchable, which is... Would you say Wales made that game watchable?
No.
Before you sit down, you've got a dance to do.
Dance your way to the sea.
Yes, get some tunes coming.
No, I got to just have my own song in my head because I heard the music you lot play.
Nah, we got to put the tunes on, man.
I'll just pull out some Jamaican
They give you a...
No, but it's terrible. I heard the music last time.
It depends. We've got a variety of tunes here.
Can you play some decent music?
You can dance
give me something I can just give her. On the river, on the right. You know what I mean?
If they want to put some music on.
Or shall I just dance with them?
They're giving you the same music.
What's that?
Is this the music they put last time?
It's a banger is what it is, mate.
Is it dropping?
Oh, okay, yeah.
On the river, on the right. Put your run, John. Get him a run, John. That's me. I'm done. What kind of music is that, though?
I don't think
I wanted some yard man music.
I don't think the music. It was better than what the first bit was what Robbie had the other day.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
It's like rock music.
Yeah, I'm not actually entirely sure.
I think that's the only thing you don't know.
Production, we got to change the music, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I honestly, did you miss?
What did you do?
He sang.
Did you sing? How did I miss that?
It's honestly something that I don't know if you'll ever see.
What did you sing?
Yeah, I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
I want to hear it again.
Don't scratch your eyes.
Robbie will be joining us shortly, by the way, live from Qatar. He is in the stadium, so we are going to grab him as soon as we kick off again for the second half. Very exciting. Sam said, Curtis, would you bring any of the players from the Canadian team to the carpet?
Alphonso Davies, everyone would take him. I didn't think Jonathan David looked that good the other day. Everyone's hyped him up. I'm not too sure. No, apart from that, I think Davies the only one that everyone would take, really. He's a baller, isn't he?
I didn't think Canada would look that.
They look lively, but I'm not sure there's anyone in their team I would want.
They should have got something out of the game.
Apart from Davies.
Yeah, Alphonso Davies.
You see what he did to Tielemans when he...
Yeah.
Why, man, I did moonwalking on me.
See what he did to Barcelona in that 8-2, where he took the ball out and he
that
did
was
the little...
ridiculous. Absolute joke. Mabusi says, thank you, Abby. People should stop debating who's better. Messi and Ronaldo are both phenomenal in their own way. You're welcome.
I hear you on that though, because we always kind of pick one or the other rather than just embracing
Just
both.
embrace both. They're both very different.
They're just different.
Mardy says Messi ain't better than Pele or R9. You are right.
He's not better than
Richarlison.
Messi's not better than R9.
Ronaldo.
Richarlison.
I'm talking real
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Well, Richarlison, that's a bit of a debate.
Don't ever call Richarlison
R9. Okay, then we can have a conversation.
Have you seen this documentary that's out about
Richarlison? Yeah, I've seen it.
About
R9, yeah.
You mentioned him.
Oh, about R9 Ronaldo.
Yeah, R9 Ronaldo.
So I said they made a documentary.
R9 Ronaldo is better than Messi.
R9 Ronaldo better
Messi
than
hasn't
R9
scored.
Richarlison.
Well, you've got to figure out if he's better than Richarlison or not.
Stage game in the World Cup. We've got to stop this, you know.
It's funny though, but I have to say the admin at Spurs is brilliant.
They love it.
They love it. He was fully on it last night. By the way, guys, we are opening up the floor to you. If any of the chat have any sensible suggestions on what we could put on the wheel, please let us know in the comments. We are open to suggestions. Of course, the Manscaped one is newly on there. We won't be taking that off. We probably won't be taking the chili off either. But obviously, send through any of your thoughts. You guys got any thoughts?
We can't dance with music like that.
Yeah, remove dance for sure.
Yeah, put something else.
I think Neca Corona or neck
down
hot
a
sauce
bit.
if you don't want to
Or
drink.
get
If you
a
don't
shot-
drink
get a
alcohol,
shot
you
of
have
drink.
hot sauce.
Yeah.
Shot a drink.
Yeah.
A little shot.
We
of
used to do that on the Euros,
Yeah.
actually.
So I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
the
it should be.
vodka used to-
Obviously, not everyone drinks, so
Yeah.
then you have to have,
Something different.
Yeah.
We've got one super chat here from EM who said Messi statistically the better goal scorer, better passer and better dribbler. Has more goals against Premier League Big Six despite never playing in the Premier League. Not a debate.
I mean, well, this guy is clearly a smart guy, and I like him. What's his name?
EM.
EM. Shout out to you.
Jason says Giroud is better than Drogba. Question mark.
Is Giroud better than Drogba?
Giroud is better than Drogba. Question mark. Big game
No,
player.
come
Vital
on,
for
no,
Europe.
don't be silly.
Vital for Europa League, Champions League, Liga, World Cup, Syria, FA Cup. Scored more than Drogba.
Mate, John
How many World
won a
Cups
lot
has
of
Drogba
trophies.
won?
No, but he plays for
Well, there you
Ivory
go.
Coast.
Plays for
man,
Ivory
come on.
Coast.
I don't
How many has Messi won?
Exactly.
Well,
You know what I mean? That's
How
a
many-
flawed debate. Drogba was a monster.
so is Giroud.
I love Drogba. He's one of
Giroud
my
is-
favourite ever
Giroud's good,
players.
but it's not
And he's
Drogba
got
level.
better hair, better touch.
Whoa, Drogba's got no hair now, but he
Yeah,
used to have
yeah.
sick braids.
Drogba was a
No, he
monster.
did used to, yeah.
Charlie said people need to get their tongues out of Messi and Ronaldo's backsides. Why are they so desperate for one or the other to win the World Cup? They are people, not nations.
Oh, wow.
That's
Strong
a good
words.
Strong
Yeah, wow,
words.
yeah.
Strong words.
All right,
Strong
then.
tongues as well.
Strong, very strong.
It's the legacy, man. You're supporting the
Yeah.
legacies, aren't we? Two of the
Legacy.
goats.
Clifford said everybody is sleeping on Spain. I don't think we are
No,
sleeping on
it's
Spain.
Costa Rica though, to be honest. It's the
Oh,
same with
really?
England and Iran. Now James is saying England are going to win the World Cup.
He said
After the Iran
Southgate's
game.
generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I think give it after the group stage. If you get through the group stage.
No, I'm actually
Then
scared of
start to
Spain. I'm scared of
talk about
Spain
it.
after that. I didn't think much going into it, but the way they dispatched of them, some of the individual performances, you look at Dani Olmo, you look at Gavi, you look at even Ferran Torres, who people are saying the only reason he's in there is because he's the son-in-law of the gaffer, which is something. And the manager as well, they were talking about it before. He's doing Twitch streams every night.
know, I
it's
saw
brilliant stuff, man.
Talking to the fans about their team.
Exactly, he's a real character, and that kind of open transparency, you don't see that in football. Because nowadays, everyone's a robot, man. The players in their interviews, it's all manufactured. This is why I don't mind when people look at an Henry or any of these players and they're like, oh, he's arrogant, he's this and that. I like a bit of character,
I do.
you know?
Totally agree.
And I think they're showing that. And they're definitely showing it on the pitch with the way that they play. And
I still think Spain will get beat against like a Brazil or France or someone.
really?
That
Do you?
goalkeeper's not great. They left a few big players out. Thiago and
Did
players
you think it was a bit weird? Well, obviously, they left Thiago out, they left Ramos out as well.
De Gea.
But De Gea, like, is that not a little bit odd that they left De Gea out?
I mean, you telling me they got 3 goalkeepers better than him? No chance. Even the goalkeeper they start, I don't think's better than
Joe
De Gea.
Robles?
Who do they start? Is it that Simon guy?
Yeah, Unai Simon.
Yeah, he's not better than De Gea. It's just got to be a personal thing, hasn't it? They probably don't like him.
You think so, but also I think it's why leave Ramos out as well for the
I
experience.
think they're trying to go for this new generation, aren't they? And you just want it. They've got the second or third youngest squad, I think, in the whole competition. So, but, yeah.
We are getting back underway here. Let's hope for a more interesting second half, guys. Let's hope we have some goals. Otherwise, I am starting to think it's James because
I swear, if I'm on for a third 0-0, I'm going to lose the plot.
It's a good
Lose
job
my
you're
marbles.
here, to be fair, because you've kept us
You've kept us
entertained for a
entertained.
0-0. All the Leeds United talk.
you've just got another 45 minutes plus stoppage to entertain
To
us.
see some goals.
And also
it
keep
was
us
entertaining.
entertained.
Yeah.
Well, you guys keeping me entertained. You guys keeping everyone entertained, yeah?
We're doing our best. I think it's mainly you, though.
Ah,
I think it's mainly you.
no. Trying to make me
We
blush.
are hopefully going to be speaking to Robbie in a moment, who is at this game in the stadium. So as soon as we can bring him to you guys, we will do. He's now made it out to Qatar, which is very exciting. And as we mentioned, make sure that you stay locked in to all of DR Sports' content, because the guys out there, Flex and AGT, are absolutely killing it. Don't forget, today there is 25% off on Manscaped products. Make your balls look nice and tidy. And it's also free shipping today on their Black Friday. Use the code World Cup.
Use it. Get in there.
You can
I'm
use
telling you.
it.
I will.
Don't wait until you land on a Manscaped gift.
No. Well, you see, I was prophesizing the whole time. You know, one day I will be, sponsored by them, and I will be shilling out for Manscaped. So, you know, I'm just waiting for that day. You know, I'm putting it out there in the ecosphere. Or, you know, if I happen to land on that lucky wheel, then I will have to get myself some.
Anonymous said Belgium's golden generation is gone. We did touch on that a little bit earlier. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
They just haven't taken advantage of it, though, have they? Like, they had like a prime Hazard, De Bruyne, Lukaku, the Tottenham centre backs as well. Vertonghen. But they just, I don't know, the big games kind of always fallen short, aren't they? Flattered to deceive a little bit. And they look old and slow now. I thought they were poor the other day. Who?
Courtois.
Courtois, yeah.
They've
that's a
had
great
so much
team.
talent.
He nicked. Well, there's a bit of what do you call it, hostility in the ranks because he nicked De Bruyne's misses, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you know,
Oh,
not going to be. It's not going to be a happy camp.
Yeah, that was a while ago though. That was when they were at Chelsea, wasn't it?
I wonder if he's ever forgiven him.
I wouldn't.
Would you?
No.
That was a question to the floor.
No, I would not. I would not forgive him. No. Well, I'd forgive.
Was he with
but I
her when
wouldn't
he
forget.
took her? Like, did they split up and then he got with her, or was he actually with her?
I don't know. I don't even think he did. I think he might have just pulled a Mauro Icardi.
No, that's new levels. That the Icardi.
Imagine getting your best mate's son's name tattooed on your arm.
Wild, and nicking his missus as well.
Yeah.
Bad. Mehdi Taremi has created more chances than any player in this match so far. That is 2, despite the fact he has had the fewest touches of any player, 8. Darius, what can we expect from Iran in the second half?
I think more of the same, just slow football.
Exciting.
Another nil.
Can't wait for that.
And probably more conversations about Leeds, to be honest.
Would you be happy with a 0-0?
In the context of how the World Cup's going, no. You want to win. But I mean, losing to Wales last time and then
I think we should
draw
just
is
be
better than a defeat, so I'm not expecting much from this team.
I'm just thinking a draw keeps Iran in the competition, don't it? If they were to beat America 4 points, they could get through.
You have to really rely on England to then.
Do you think there is an actual
well.
possibility that they could beat?
They could definitely do it. Yeah,
do you think they could beat America?
I think the America-Iran game will be a completely different match to this one and the England one. There's so much rivalry. Aside from on the pitch, politically there's rivalry. So I think we'll see a very different game. Yeah, probably won't even be a football match. There'll probably be a couple of red cards.
I'm actually looking forward to that game.
And at the same time, England play Wales as well.
Oh yeah, because in the third group games, the games play at the same time.
They won't even really know what's happening, so they have to win.
They have to win. But I guess that this is probably the worst result for Wales in this game. To be fair,
more pressure.
They've been awful in this game, Wales.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. They made no attempt to change anything at half time this time. I don't even think we've barely seen Bale.
No. Is he playing?
He is playing.
He's probably playing golf.
He's there somewhere.
Can't see him.
But we haven't seen anything yet. Make sure, guys, to send through if you think we should change the wheel and what you think suggestions we can put on there. Just to also confirm, all your super chats have been read out. None have been missed for you that are saying I have missed them. They have not been missed. No. You might need to just rewind. People were still upset about you talking about your feelings and being in your feelings. People are behind on this.
What feelings?
When you were talking about your feelings earlier, saying your emotions and your feelings. I can't even remember what you were saying.
Wow, bloody 21st century, huh? Try and tell your feelings, you get shot down. What can I say?
Been listening to a lot of Drake,
No, actually not. No. Is this new album meant to be good? Everyone's been raving about it. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, no.
You didn't even get your apple juice.
No, I didn't. We didn't get any cups.
We're not being looked after here, are we?
Well,
they need some cups.
Absolutely.
The cups and the croissants, where are they? That's my question.
The cups and the croissants.
But yeah, no. Sometimes you do get that feeling that you need a certain type of healing. But it's a PG show, so I'm not going to go into that.
I just can't with you.
Yeah.
You kill me.
Could be in here. He's in. 1-on-1. Oh no, he's not.
Go on, son. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Oh, it's a post.
How's he missed?
Sweepstake was on.
I need a goal. I don't care where it comes from. I just need. I'm with you.
Oh my days! Hits the post twice. That's a great shot as well.
Finally, we've had some excitement.
No, man, anything.
Taken 51 minutes. Why are you Bielsa-ing?
Yeah, no, just stay there the whole half. You know what I mean?
I mean, literally all the chances that have happened in this game, which hasn't been a lot, have all fallen to Iran.
I think that's
Unlucky.
4 times
I
we hit
need
the
there to be a
post in the
goal that
World Cup
goes in,
now.
guys.
Please.
We need something good to.
This is my second one. I did the England game, so 6-2.
Oh.
Just goals every minute. I can't have a 0-0.
Yeah, I've had 2. 2
Have you had
0-0s.
two?
2 0-0s and
you
1 1-0.
Well, how many
was the 1-0?
nils have I had?
You've done some
Denmark,
morning games,
Tunisia.
haven't
I've done all the morning ones apart from yesterday. So Denmark, Tunisia was a 0-0.
I thought Denmark would do pretty good.
I actually thought Tunisia should have won that. I'm trying to think. I think that was my only 0-0.
So you only one.
I think that was my only 0-0.
I can feel the heart rate elevating
Bale.
on that side of the couch.
Yeah, it's all over here. It's all over here.
Sean Mitchie says everyone has their own personal go. I prefer Cristiano Ronaldo to Messi. Just my opinion. Nobody is wrong.
Yeah.
And Miguel says let's go Wales.
Who's your GOAT then? Like all of you, who's your personal GOAT?
As in our favourite player,
Like, yeah, who's the best? Like me, like I say, Brazilian Ronaldo, the best for me.
Richarlison. Yeah.
No, you better stop all that.
Who's my favourite player?
Well, then you're just going to say a Tottenham player.
I
but
wasn't
who is-
actually, because I've got different, like, from when I was younger, one of my favourite ever players was Freddie Ljungberg.
Wow.
I did not expect that.
That's crazy.
That's a big secret. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's not a
massive.
secret now.
Yeah,
but,
not anymore.
Clip that,
you know,
by the way.
growing-
DR clips.
Growing up,
Abby loves Lundberg.
I did. I absolutely loved Freddie Ljungberg. There was a lot of. I really like Patrick Vieira. There was obviously a lot
And then
of.
she realised
come
she
on,
just
right,
didn't
come
like
on.
trophies.
Can you just
so-
let your true feelings out now? Vieira or Lundberg, but you're a Spurs fan.
Obviously, me growing up, I was growing up in the Arsenal invincible era,
yeah.
and unfortunately, I didn't support Arsenal. I supported Tottenham, and we had very different childhoods. But I appreciated, and not just because obviously not because they played for Arsenal, but as a player, I can separate a player from it. I really like Saka. Really like Saka.
Just say
Lovely
you're a
guy.
gooner.
I'm
basically.
literally
You're a
the
closet
furthest
gooner,
thing
right?
from a gooner, but I can give credit where credit is due. Yes, I can give credit when credit is due. So for me, those are the type of players I loved. I also, do you know what? A really random one that I used to really like. I used to really like Ivanovic. I used to really like Ivanovic.
You like some crazy
I used to like
players.
Vidic. Like, I don't know, my absolute favourite probably
But
like.
who would you say is
Bale.
like the best player you've seen?
I've seen
Yeah.
probably Modric or Bale.
Modric or Bale?
Like in terms of me going week in week out, I've seen Messi against Spurs in the Champions League
was that at Wembley?
at Wembley. Yeah.
He turned you over that
When
day.
the
didn't
Him
he?
and Coutinho was going mad
When
that
Lloris
game.
did the madness about 20 seconds in and just gave him the ball. Yeah, but I think best I've seen in terms of watching at Tottenham,
Yeah.
probably Bale, because it was over a slightly longer period of time than Modric. But Moussa Dembele is one of my favourite players
He
of all
was a
time.
joke.
He was great.
Wow,
He
you
was a
lot have been
joker.
spoiled, haven't you, growing up?
And he will never get like the you know, the accomplishments that he deserves. But every player who's ever played with Moussa Dembele says he's the most underrated,
He's unreal.
one of the best players. You could never get the ball.
So strong.
Never get the ball off of him. So he's actually up there in my favourites. Love Drogba as well.
I would say I actually prefer R9 and Ronaldinho.
Yeah,
I put them two over Messi and Cristiano for me.
I think it should be starting
just for
over Kane.
entertainment. Who?
It should be starting over Kane, I think.
Who?
R9.
Oh, here he goes. What? It's going to be a long day, isn't it, with this R9 Richarlison thing.
So Dino over who?
Like Ronaldinho for me is the most entertaining footballer I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
he's
The most
unbelievable.
skillful. Like he made everybody just love football.
Where do you rank him with Neymar?
He's better than Neymar. Like the only thing is he was a party animal, so the longevity wasn't there. He used to fly back to Brazil every other month and party.
Same thing
didn't
with Ronaldo, isn't it? Yeah.
he? But at Barcelona, he was unplayable, wasn't he? Even for Brazil in them World Cups.
Yeah, just
Ruined
absolutely
England.
unbelievable.
Even PSG when he was there.
Yeah, PSG. Him and R9 for me. I mean, I watched that documentary of R9. He's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. But Messi and Ronaldo are greats, but
Yeah, especially Messi.
I think the World Cup is, like, I don't know. For me, I just think, part of me thinks to be called the greatest ever, I feel like you need a World Cup. I feel like that trophy has the most prestige, more than
a Ballon d'Or.
Well, Ballon d'Or's individual.
Exactly, and we're
achievement.
talking about
You can
individual
win, yeah, but you
achievements
can win
here.
that at club level. Like
Exactly.
Modric won the Ballon d'Or.
Exactly, but we're talking about the greatest player of a footballer playing with a circular football on a football pitch. Not the greatest country or the greatest member of a team that competes in a tournament that happens once every 4 years for about a month. We're talking about the greatest player with a football on the grass.
No, but you got to look at it. It's a different generation now. Messi and Ronaldo have dominated this generation. It was just them two every year, Ballon d'Or.
Exactly, but that's testament to them
Ronaldo
two.
and Ronaldinho was winning it. You had Figo, you had Zidane.
Yeah, but Figo and Zidane wouldn't be competing with Messi or
time.
Ronaldo. If they were in Messi and Ronaldo's generation, they would. There's so many other players that get underlooked and aren't put in the same lights as a Figo or a Maradona or a Ronaldinho or stuff. Players like Neymar, they get underlooked because they have been in the presence of two monsters.
Just to pause, Dan James has now come
Yeah,
on.
I just saw that out of the corner of my eyes.
You
I
may,
did.
you
He
may
stumbled a bit when he
proceed.
saw
I did just see
Carry
that.
on.
Yeah.
Carry
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but because he's been in the era of Ronaldo and Messi, they get underlooked quite a lot. And I think nostalgia is one hell of a thing. Oh, what a cross by Dan.
I think generally the standard of football has dropped.
No, it's gone up.
No, but I'm talking like I think individual brilliance has been coached out of a lot of players in this modern game. I feel like there's a lot of similar players nowadays. Where I feel like back then, you know, there was more freedom on the ball. Apart from like Neymar now, how many players do you see play like that? Who are just trying to, you know, nutmeg people and flick it over their head. They're all quite similar now. Where I feel like you look at the standard of defenders back then as well. Like you had Maldini and Nesta and
We've got good defenders now.
Nah, come
defenders
on.
now.
Outside of Van Dijk,
No.
who's an
Van
elite
Dijk,
centre-back?
Sergio Ramos,
He's
PK, who
past
just
his best
retired.
though,
Yeah, it
man.
doesn't matter if they're
They're
past
old
their
now.
best. We're still talking now, and it's this whole nostalgia thing of when you look back at the past, everyone over glorifies it. It's like with Liverpool. If you look at to say someone like Sadio Mane or someone like Mohamed Salah should be in their best 11 of all time, people look at you and scratch your head. Why are you saying Salah in there? Look at all the other greats they've had in the past. But in 20 years or so, we'll look back on the Salahs and the Manes and we'll put them in there.
Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Ali B Gamer said, can I be on a live stream for the Iran game? If you want to send a DM to...
Oh, mate, come on Tuesday.
through to DR
We'll fill this
Sports.
whole sofa with Iranians.
Somebody should get back to you and in touch regarding that.
This guy looks like he's about to punch someone up.
Carlos Queiroz.
He looks
He's
like
a good coach,
mob
isn't he?
boss.
Yeah, he's beat United, yeah.
Yeah, Portuguese. Yeah, good coach.
Carlos Queiroz.
I was going to say Juninho as my goat.
Which one?
Juninho.
Personal, the one who used to be at Barca, PSG.
There's
I think he played at
there's
PSG
so
in
many
Barca.
that you
Which
actually
one?
probably sit
No,
and
but I thought
forget
the
Older
about.
one, older one. There's
Well,
Because there's
A
two.
lot of them
There's
bit past
Juninho
my time,
Middlesbrough and there's
Not
Juninho
my
Leon.
time, but still,
Leon,
there's so
Leon,
many
the free
players.
kicks.
Juninho, yeah.
I know,
yeah.
yeah, the
Always
junior
got free
Hoylets,
kicks. Free
the
kicks were
likes,
crazy.
the Adel Tarats.
Obviously not greatest of all time,
You know?
but
He's one of
Up
your
there in-
favourites.
Adel Taarabt had talent.
No, they did, that's what I mean.
He's a streets won't forget.
Streets
baller,
won't
isn't he?
forget, that's
Ben
what I mean.
Arfa,
The Hoylets, the
Quaresma.
Tarats.
Who did he just say? Hoylet.
Junior.
You put in Hoylet in a streets won't forget category.
Oh, man,
I think we've
it's stuck
forgotten
in my
Hoylett.
head. Matisse was banging on about Junior Hoylett for about
Federico
20 minutes
Makeda, he'd
yesterday.
be a streets won't forget.
Makeda.
Yeah,
What, for his
yeah.
one
Yeah.
goal?
Yeah.
For one goal.
No,
the
you won't
opening
never
day.
forget it though, will you?
No, you won't forget.
You'll never forget it. Who was the one that was at Wigan? Was it Charles Nzogbia?
Nzogbia. Didn't he
Streets
send
don't forget.
someone to do his theory test and then the guy caught him? And
Yeah,
said, like,
something
this
like
ain't
that.
you.
Hatem Ben Afra.
Oh,
Hassan-
Ben Arfa
Hassan Ben
is
Arfa, what baller he
definitely a
was.
streets won't forget player.
He was a
a joke.
Dimitri Payet, he was good.
Cazorla as
Oh.
well.
I mean, he's still playing.
Aye, Cazorla, yeah.
Oh no! Do you know what?
Sandy.
No one will ever forget Peter Odemwingie. Do you remember when he turned up at? Where did he turn up at? Was it Palace?
Cupid.
QPR.
That was at QPR.
Done the Harry Redknapp out the window.
Out the window.
Yeah, I'm signing.
So funny.
Didn't someone else try to do that
Benjani?
recently?
Benjani.
Yeah.
That
Benjani,
was a
yeah.
random one.
Portsmouth.
Yeah.
They were a good team back
They
then.
were,
Harry
they had a
just
good
kept
team.
signing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They knocked us out the
Did they?
on
Was Harry
in
the
the
manager?
semi-final. I think it was.
Harry Redknapp's a very underrated manager, I think.
I like him.
I
as
mean,
a
the
character.
spot
I
of
loved
talents
him.
as well, midfielders. He spotted Luka Modric, you know, helped make him. He helped make Frank Lampard, you know. Nico Cranchaw, how could you forget
Oh,
a man like that?
favourite, innit?
that-
Nico
Yeah.
Cranchaw.
Nico Cranchaw.
Defoe and Cranchaw and Crouch.
Crouchy.
Yeah.
Oh, he re-signed someone else for us as well. Can't remember who it was. Oh, but Nico Cranchaw was. He's one of.
Your
He's
goats.
one of my.
Is he one of your goats,
I
Nico?
loved him. What a shout that is. He actually was very good.
He was
to be
decent.
fair.
He was techie, wasn't he? Croatia. I think he scored the goal that knocked England out.
His dad was
the
his dad was the coach,
Was he?
I think, of Croatia. I think so. At one point.
It's horrible when your rivals have got a player that you like.
That you
Really
really
like.
like.
You know, like when Bale was at it for you.
Yeah.
I used to be like, this guy is just unbelievable. You know what I mean? He was so good for you, wasn't he? Berbatov
good.
as well. He was a
Yeah,
baller
Berbatov,
as
Keane.
well.
Keane was great.
Yeah, you had some good players.
We've had some very
Modric.
good players. Van der Vaart. We've had Modric.
I think Keane was better when he was with us, to be honest.
He wasn't.
Personally.
Robbie
He was.
Oh, was he at Leeds?
Yeah, he
was at
was.
Leeds.
Yeah.
Robbie
First.
Keane.
Yeah.
I like his celebration. Was
What,
always
the
good,
little cartwheel
Yeah, I
roll
like
volley?
that. He was a good player.
Was.
There's been some good players over the years,
Mm.
just never won anything.
Yeah. You didn't have to grow up watching Pierre-Michel Lasogga, that's all I'm saying. So, count yourself lucky.
Do you know what? I'm surprised you let the Carabao Cup go this year because I thought,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
I thought
I
that's
was as
something
well.
you could have won, really.
I
2-0
thought-
Forest, man. And you played your big squad as well.
Oh,
there
did
was
you
there was
play
a,
a
no,
good
there was a
squad?
few changes in it, but it still should have been enough to beat.
them, yeah.
I thought you were going to rest more players considering who you were coming up against on the weekend, but
Have you been going this year? You've been watching?
I have been going, but I've also been.
You
Not.
don't like the football.
It's difficult. Corner for Iran.
Does the
absolutely not
winning
part of it.
make it like, can you look past the football because you're getting results?
At the start of the season, I was very much like, I don't care the way that Tottenham are playing. I'm very happy just to get wins and whatever.
Yeah.
But as the season's gone on so far, I know we're only a third of the way through, but it's just, I can't bear turning up and knowing the script already. Like, I don't like that. I'd rather lose and play well against maybe how we did against Liverpool than turn up, be 2-0 down, no offence to Leeds.
Oh, you should have said that.
You
should
said
have-
the
always
wrong
gonna
team
happen.
there.
You've started something.
And you know, just be fighting for it. There are games that I have decided not to go
Is it?
this season because I'm like, well, I can't really be bothered. Like, it's not giving me the excitement.
you
know?
chose not to see
Close
Rodrigo
contact,
Moreno
I'd
in the
say.
flesh.
It's absolutely
This
mental.
is a chance.
Wow.
Funnily enough, I had so much washing to do that. I actually had so much washing and housework to do. I was
Oh
like,
my
I'll
God.
watch it on the
Is that
telly.
what it's come to?
Wow.
Washing and housework instead of watching your team.
Instead of
No, I'm
watching
watching
Rodrigo.
them. I'm watching them.
Just background noise while you.
I'm just doing both at the same time because sometimes it was actually that last week I was like, you know what, I really can't be bothered to go, which is really bad of me, But I want to just see something.
From the outside,
I
it
wanna see something
feels
more
like
exciting.
I feel like Conte's not going to be there for that long.
No,
I
I mean,
don't
he's
know.
got 6
It just
months.
feels
He's
like
got
it's a
6
ticking
months left on
time.
the contract.
What, is that a contract at the end of the season?
His £20 million contract was for 18 months. So he's out of contract at the end of the season. I think he's personally holding off, waiting to see.
Juventus.
No, I actually think he's waiting to see what happens in January transfer window.
Oh,
If
yeah,
he's given sufficient funds and he's got control over who he can bring in. You know, like last January he brought in Bentancur and Kulusevski, and what an amazing second half of the
Yeah.
season we had.
Yeah.
But it's just not looking too good at the moment. And I think that he's either trying to send a message to the board. I don't know what the rationale is behind playing Emerson Royale.
Well, because he's world class.
I love Emerson Royale.
'Cause
I
he's-
ra- I
I'm sure
just
you
ra- I
do.
rate him so
Oh,
I'm
highly.
sure you do. He's everyone
Dropping-
else's favourite player.
Yeah, dropping them
Every sport
4
top.
out of 10s every week.
4? That's
That's
kind.
generous.
Is that kind? All right.
That's kind.
Well,
World class trims as well.
I think he's
World
brilliant.
class compilations. Honestly, the guy's compilations are unbelievable.
Do you know what? We
really
were
are.
trying to sign him before you got him. Edu was
Yeah, I
talking
know. We
to
were
him.
meant
we
to
got
sign
Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu, and we were like, nah, actually, we'll get
Cheers, mate.
Royale.
Thanks a lot. Chicken Royale to
Yeah.
Tottenham.
What a summer window that was. They flogged you, Royale, and they flogged us, Firpo. And I love Firpo,
Oh, yeah, he's
but
pretty
he's
bad
been,
as well.
well, according to every other Leeds fan on the planet, yeah. But
The thing is, why does he not play Jed Spence? He's a good player.
Yeah. I don't think he wanted Jed Spence,
No,
did
he
he?
didn't. But
it's
he's
not a
better
Conte.
than-
It's not a Conte man.
It's not. But
Did
it's
you
like
see he's
he's-
removed Spurs from all of his social media?
Who has?
Spence.
Has he?
Yeah, not all trace of Spurs, but all pictures of him in Spurs.
Because I
kits
saw
and-
that Forest won him in January on loan.
I just do not understand why they bought Jed Spence. I mean, I really like Jed Spence. He was one of the signings I wanted to sign in the summer. But Conte's made it very clear that he's signed him, and it's a
Investment.
he said it's a Tottenham signing. Like,
Oh,
it's
he
not,
said that, did he?
Yeah, it's not his
he wouldn't.
signing.
Oh, wow.
Which is mental because if
That's
he can't
crazy.
if he can't get in, that Tottenham side, then God knows who else. But I mean, I just don't see the point of just letting him waste away on the bench. I'd actually rather just do that, send him out on loan.
Yeah.
And
I think they're just waiting for the next manager to come in, aren't they?
Just killing his confidence, you know, you're just killing the boy's confidence.
And he supports you as well, like he's boiled Tottenham fan.
Yeah, literally so good. And he's just got so much talent. You don't end up in the team of the season and one of the young players of the year to just sit on the bench and behind Emerson Royale and Mac Doherty.
Oh my days! It's
Literally,
not exactly
I
royalty,
cry for the
is
boy.
it?
I fully want to cry for him.
You know
royalty.
Royalty, chicken royalty. You've gone from like Kyle Walker, like probably the
He's
best.
like, look at it this way.
Trippier.
You've gone from Kyle Walker.
Aurier. Doherty. Royale's on the floor,
and then you've got Jed Spence who's sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing here? What's the point? Big Cheddar said Robbie Keane was genuinely so underrated.
He was, because he went to Inter Milan with R9 and that, didn't he? He was there with them.
It was a bit before
his
time, wasn't he?
You're out of control now, aren't you? But no, it's crazy, man. But yeah, Conte, it's a strange one.
Lots of people are saying, you know, Junior Hoylett, now in League One.
Yeah, Streets won't forget
He is,
player.
yeah,
I don't know if
absolutely. Yeah.
Sean Ford didn't like me saying Bergkamp. I didn't say Bergkamp, I said Lundberg. He said Omri is way better than Bergkamp. Don't be silly trying to be edgy and saying Bergkamp.
No, I actually
De
prefer.
Bruyne is better than Bergkamp.
I thought Bergkamp was better.
De Bruyne.
You better calm down.
Jesus.
They don't build statues for nothing, mate. Dennis, you know what I mean? Touch is gold.
Do you remember Michu?
Michu, yeah, he was good actually at one stage. At Swansea.
Morton Gamps Pedersen, what a shout.
Yo, Blackburn, left foot.
Wanyama.
Wilfred Boney, yeah, there's all kinds of little legends, isn't there, man, like that.
Mido, loved Mido as well.
Mido.
Right, we are going to try and bring in Robbie. Of course, he is at this game, so he might not be able to hear us great because of the noise in the stadium, but we are going to give him a call.
A bit short.
Yeah, they're a little bit short.
They're very long.
And the wire is round the wrong way.
See what he's saying.
Let's have a listen and see if we can speak to Rob.
Anything's better than this match.
Yeah.
Hello.
Look at this. Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
And I'll tell you, man, the atmosphere there is brilliant. It's probably more Iranian fans. I'll say 3/4 of the ground are Iranian fans. The Welsh are in with big numbers in their bucket hats, but it's such a tight game. Anyone can win this. Iran coming forward again. Ooh.
Coming around.
Tight game. I'll say probably Iran edging it at the moment. This could go anywhere. Big ups to you guys and big ups to Abbi in the studio. Darius represented. I can see you representing.
Someone has to, Robbie. Someone has to.
Guys, I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Enjoy.
It's so loud.
It's so loud.
I'd rather look at Robbie's legs.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Wow.
Robbie, just leave it there, mate.
Let me go a bit higher, actually.
Wow. Okay, that was
atmosphere.
so loud.
Yeah. It's, I don't know if you can hear me. Like, yeah, we can hear you, Rob, mate. You've just blown my eardrum.
Yeah, we can hear you. I mean, I hope you guys could actually hear that because we couldn't hear that much. But I think he gave everyone a shout out. He's having a good time at the game. Sounds better there, obviously, than what it's looking like to us. Niall said, I can see this being a 0-0. I think we might be
you're right now.
Unless Iran can do
this is the
something from
corner.
this
Trust me, I'd seen it. That's why he hung up the phone. He was getting ready to celebrate this because it's about 10 seconds.
We've got to get at least one goal.
Come on.
Look at this volley.
This is a terrible result for Wales, isn't it?
Mad.
So bad.
Absolutely mad. Are we going to get any type of goal?
That's a great goal. Here we go. Anyone score. Just give us something to celebrate.
So funny.
Next time Kenya messages me for an early morning game, I say, listen, man, it's got to be 4 or 7 o'clock. The early kickoffs.
No.
You weren't here yesterday.
No, I wasn't here yesterday.
Wasn't there a game yesterday with no shots on target? First time in World Cup history.
Is there
0-0 yesterday?
I think it was the Uruguay one.
Uruguay, no shot on target, first time.
It was a riveting game, what can I say? There was like right in the last 5 minutes there was.
I actually put Uruguay down as a dark horse as well. They've got a good team on paper.
And Iran beat them, so what does that say about Iran? Go on, my son.
Come on, we need a goal. Sweepstakes alive.
Come on. No composure, man. No quality.
Who did you get in the sweepstakes?
Cameroon.
Oh, Cameroon, yeah. Aye.
Yeah, so I didn't just do it to you.
Yeah,
Do it to myself.
fair enough.
Who got Brazil? Do you know?
Who did get
Alessandro.
Alessandro. Flex
Oh!
got...
Who did
Flex got Germany. KG got Argentina.
Who did Robbie get?
Robbie got Japan.
Oh, okay. At least
Alex
it's not a
got,
fix then.
AGT got Wales.
Oh, yeah.
Matisse got Belgium.
Yeah.
And the Chile.
Can't remember who got France.
Belgium got France.
Oh,
Belgium
really?
got France. That's confusing.
Yeah.
Niall said Rocky Santa Cruz, what a player.
Oh, Santa Cruz.
Riddler says Iran looking the better side.
Yeah,
Rick
they do.
Irving, Baffotembi Gomez. We were talking about him the other day, weren't we?
The celebration.
The celebration. Don't know if you were on that stream.
They're going to win.
Earth Extremity.
Oh, what a save! Anything.
Wales actually don't think I've had a shot on
They look
shot on target.
awful.
A shot at goal even.
Who is that guy who broke his leg for you? He was
Aaron
Eduardo.
Ramsey.
Eduardo was it?
Oh, Eduardo.
He was-
We
he
would have
was
won the
meant to
league.
be-
Oh, what a turn!
Come on,
Nice.
Iran.
Oh,
That's one of the saddest
Eduardo
tales
was
in
a player.
football because he was
Yeah.
meant to be.
he was an
serious
unbelievable
player.
finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Who do you support? Liverpool. Okay. Well, we've beat them as well, so I don't mind you at the moment, you know.
Same here.
Earth Extremities.
In fact, we're beating all of your teams this season.
Well, there's.
I'm king of the king of the couch right now.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while it lasts, eh?
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Earth Extremity said Big Don Robbie, big boss in Qatar. CR15 Rise said no one argues Henry isn't great. He just isn't a better striker than Shearer. Without world-class players or Bergkamp around him, he isn't the same. That's factual. Shearer was always the same, no matter who. Honestly, reading that with the spelling.
Is that a super chat or a normal
That was
chat?
a normal chat.
Yeah, that didn't deserve
With the
to be
spelling as
read
well.
out. I can't lie.
I just had
He's
to
just
read
put
it.
Alan Shearer
I
with
don't know,
Thierry
man.
Henry.
It's well.
What, World Cup winner, European
No, he didn't
champion.
put him above him. He said he's a better finisher than him. Or
he
might have actually
needs
put
to
him above
relax.
him.
Deepak said, what about Paul Gascoigne, Jurgen Klinsmann?
Gaza. Top player.
There's plenty of ones at Tottenham, to be honest with you. I was actually just trying to be more...
Ginola.
Ginola, yeah. He
Ginola.
was
Klinsmann
JJ
as well.
Kocher.
Yeah.
so good they named him twice. Yeah, there's a lot, man.
So good they named him twice. I absolutely love that.
JJ.
Did anyone say Robinho? Does he count?
He was.
I just remember
he was a great. I had nightmares when he lobbed down Munya at the Etihad. He thought he was going Man United, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Manchester? What, United? Oh, no, City. Oh, I never knew they existed.
Yeah, literally. Felipe in the super chat said best ever player from each of the big 6 clubs.
Well, ours is Thierry. So we'll let you
Yeah.
name yours and yours.
Thierry.
Best ever.
Thierry's the best ever Arsenal player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Over
just-
Bergkamp?
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Gerrard.
better.
Gerrard.
Better than Bergkamp.
All right, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Omri.
for you, Omri,
Gerrard.
Gerrard, Tottenham.
Who are you saying? Best ever player? That's hot.
R9.
Yeah, Royale.
I'd
I
say,
reckon you probably
I'd
go
say
Hoddle.
Pavlyuchenko.
Oh, what a player he was. Love Pav.
Vincent Janssen.
Oh my god. No, I reckon you go like Hoddle.
Huddlestone?
Hoddle,
Hoddle,
but this
Hoddle.
generation probably Bale though.
Yeah, this generation you'd probably say Modric or Bale.
Yeah, I feel
Or
like
Kane.
Bale,
No, Bale
Bale
over
did
Hoddle.
more.
Can't you not put Kane?
Bale did more for you than
Can't really
Modric.
not put Kane in that bracket.
You can't, but
I feel like Bale got to a higher level than Kane.
Bale got way higher, man.
He was
Four-time
like
Champions
one
League
of
winner.
the best around at Tottenham.
He was one of the best around at Real Madrid, but because they got
It's
so
unreal.
much quality there, they're...
So who are we going for the other ones then? So Man United, who would you say they're best of our generation?
Of our generation.
Ronaldo, Cantona.
Rooney. Oh, well, Ronaldo, yeah. No question.
Ronaldo probably.
Well,
yeah.
Ronaldo's their greatest player of all time, of any generation.
Well, some of them say
Maybe
George
not
best.
maybe not while he was there, but over
He won
his
Champions
career.
League and Ballon d'Or and the Prem
Yeah.
there. He
You'd
cleaned
probably
it.
go Ronaldo.
Chelsea, I don't know really. Who would you say? I'm not even sure.
Giroud.
Lampard,
Yeah.
yeah,
Someone
maybe.
probably said Drogba.
Drogba.
I think Lampard.
Would
John
you put
Terry.
Zola in our
Zola
generation?
was good as well, very good. I like Zola.
They've had a lot, Chelsea, to be fair.
Who's the other one? Have we missed
Terry.
anyone? Man City. Who would you say Man City's?
City.
Silva,
Raheem
Aguero.
Sterling.
Aguero.
Sterling.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Sterling's not there.
Raheem Sterling. Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say Calvin Phillips.
Yeah,
Nah,
I prefer Sterling.
for me, I picked Aguero.
Aguero.
He's one of my favourite.
That moment is just iconic. Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
Or David Silva or Aguero?
Silver's up there as well.
Alexander, sorry, in the super chat said, as Swedish Lazio fan, it has to be Miroslav Klose. Seen him live one time, best day in my life, and was in a Lazio home game.
He's one of them guys, isn't he? Like, didn't do anything at times and then just turned up at the World Cup and won the Golden Boot.
Yeah,
Just
insane.
Golden Boot, poacher.
Bad MF says Sol Campbell, greatest Spurs player.
We
think
love
that's a good shout.
we love Sol.
Good shout, yeah.
Thank you very much.
I mean, he's won more than most of your players, so.
That's why he
There you
left.
go for
The streets don't forget Nicholas Anelka.
Oh, honestly, I always say this. I think he's the most underrated Arsenal player. Like, one of the most. He was unbelievable at Arsenal.
Outrageous.
Played for half
we were
the
talking
Premier
about it
League.
yesterday. We were trying to name every
he
club
did.
he's played for.
There's a really random
like
one, but you
11.
get it.
Loads.
What?
There's a
West
really...
Brom. Is that the one you didn't?
There's
It's the one where he played in Saudi
Bolton?
Arabia or something, isn't it?
No.
What English team?
Yeah.
So who was it? Liverpool, Bolton, Man
Oh
City.
no, you got Bolton.
Bolton.
That was the one I didn't
Oh,
think
is
you'd
that the
get.
one? Him and Kevin Davis. They were crazy. Davis just
Kevin
elbowed
Davis.
everyone. Anelka was serious baller.
And he funded Henri and a training ground.
Yeah, that's not bad, that is it?
No, it's not. Never really lived up to the heights that he should have, though, I think,
No.
from when he was first.
Who would you say is your best player? Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank,
No.
Mark Viduka,
No.
Mark
Harry
Viduka.
Kewell.
No.
Rio
You'd
Ferdinand.
be going back to the Norman bite your legs hunters.
No, I ain't going
kind
that.
of players. The
But
Billy
I'm thinking
Bremners.
the last 15
the Billy
years,
Bremners.
you ain't
Well,
really
last
had a top
15 years,
baller.
you're looking at the Robert Snodgrasses, the
Snodgrass-
Becchios,
Snodgrass is your
the
goat.
Pierre-Michel Lasogas.
Listen, if Snodgrass is your goat, there's a
well, you see
problem.
how tragic it is now.
Well, that's why I was trying to go back
My,
to
the
your
great,
Harry Kewell times.
last 15 years, well, in my lifetime,
Lucas
that I've
Radebe.
seen, the greatest player I've ever seen play for Leeds, without a single question by a million miles, is Rafinha. He is the
was
only
only there for
truly
about 2 years, wasn't he?
Exactly. That's how tragic it's been growing up. When it
Alan
was
Smith.
Viduka and Kewell, I was 2. I was 2 years old when Alan Smith was playing.
Oh,
I
was
mean,
it?
I have memories of us stopping you guys from winning the league with that 3-2. That was a good
Thanks.
one.
So
That
you
was
remember that, yeah?
Yeah, I
He was
do,
only
because
2.5.
yeah,
then.
it was videotaped, so I've watched
Oh,
it
right.
every year since. And the 4-3 Liverpool, the Viduka turnaround. But nah, Rafinha, man, by far. It's the only time I've ever had a player that I actually love. Like, I actually felt close to what I feel to Sterling with Rafinha.
Why do you love
Why
Sterling
Sterling?
so much?
Love
I always loved him, man. I always loved him. Like I
He is
said,
an
I wasn't-
underrated
No,
baller.
he's completely underrated. It's
Don't
just
get
odd
his
because you
respect.
love Leeds players, so I'm just curious as to why you
Oh, of course,
love
I love all kinds of players. I love the game of football. I love the beautiful game,
love the
and no
beautiful
one is
game.
more
I knew that was
elegant on the
coming.
game of football
I love
than
the beautiful
Raheem
game.
Sterling. And like I said, I've lived his career vicariously, or myself vicariously through him, because obviously I wasn't good enough to make it myself.
You would have gone pro if it wasn't for that knee
Yeah.
injury.
Oh yeah, the bloody
That knee.
knee. Let me
That's
tell
why
you
the jeans are
something.
ripped,
man.
man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
The knee needs to-
Loads of people coming through with underrated players. Makalele, one of the best players,
baller.
changed the game.
Loud.
Lazar Gaming said Stephen Ireland. Stephen Ireland.
He had a good little run at Man
City.
City where he kept
was a
scoring,
baller.
didn't he, in
Yeah.
midfield? He had
Bad MF said Matt Derbyshire.
Derbyshire, Blackburn. Blackburn had some good little players back in there.
Santi Cazorla. He was a bit of a player as
Alan
well.
Shearer.
Tony
More than a
Yeboah,
bit.
Ferdinand.
Tony
Yeboah.
Yeboah, that could be one of your goats. Crossbar and in
Yeboah with a
volleys.
chance. Yeah, I know, but you can't compare him to the.
Patrick Bamford.
Well, not the Patrick Bamfords.
Ben White. Had a good
No,
season.
I loved him, man, but Brighton didn't sell him to us. You know, they snaked us out and gave him, because they said, oh, we don't want to sell him to a relegation rival, and then sold him to a team that finished 1 point ahead of us. Okay, yeah, that makes a whole load of sense, but whatever, we digress.
Mate, he's in the
We
England
digress.
squad now.
It's come a long way.
So was Phillips.
If he was playing for Leeds, he'd be playing for Wales or
I don't know
something.
about
You'd
that.
have
What
to
about
find who it-
Phillips? He got into the England squad playing for Leeds, so well, there you go.
Yeah,
did, but
yeah.
then he
So
made
one
Made a
off.
fool of yourself.
It's a one-off though.
Yeah.
Every now and then something crazy
Everyone is
happens,
injured.
don't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Phillips. And Phillips had to leave as well, you know.
Kiefer Moore has been directly involved in 80% of Wales' shots. That's 4 out of 5, 2 shots created. I mean, this has been a super poor
Yeah,
game.
if you're wondering why we haven't really been speaking about the game, it's
There's literally
There's nothing to talk about. We're here purely for vibes and breakfast, but the breakfast ain't happened yet.
There has literally been nothing to talk about. I mean, you can have the breakfast. We've got croissants. Would you like something to eat?
I might wait until after the stream.
Okay.
I don't think
apple juice, anybody?
I would
Is
like
apple
some,
juice with no
but
cups?
Can we get
there's
some
no
cups, please?
I would have liked some apple juice.
Production. My teeth with that
Honestly,
production
the
shout is
punishment for sitting
goated. I
through
can't
this
laugh. Production. Not feeling good.
This is some severe punishment for sitting through.
Maybe
this
we
game.
should have had the beers in the morning just to get through the game.
It's starting to wake me up.
Painful, innit?
Imagine the finals at 10 in the morning.
Oh no.
That would be limbs.
I can't wait for the knockout stages though, when it's just the big teams going
it
head to head.
gets all exciting after the knockout.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel it's exciting now. I feel that Ghana, Portugal. You need a
you're
game like that
this.
to just blow the game into action, blow the World Cup into action. I think that was the one for me. That Portugal Ghana.
Yeah, that second half was amazing. It was really good.
Maybe you see something like that in the last 8 minutes.
I have to admit, I enjoyed Brazil's second half. They started sourcing, man. The skills were coming out.
Look at the cups.
The tragic thing is,
production, come on.
I've seen more injuries than goals while
With
I've
their
been
fingers
here.
in the mug.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of anything today. What did he say?
Thank you very
Do you want
much.
that one?
What did
She's
he
like,
say?
do you want that one? No.
What was that?
He's like, oh, you're bringing
Production with the fingers in the mug.
Nalin in the super chat said,
Shot of
how
apple
come
juice.
Cardiff City comes in the Premier League as it is in Wales and it's not Welsh League?
I don't know how that ever happened, Swansea and Cardiff. You would think Celtic and Rangers might have tried to do that.
Second McLean. Thank you.
Can we get a goal?
Let's go.
Please.
Here we go. Oh, what a save. That's the first shot on target, I think, for
Ben
Wales.
Davis. Thank
It's
you.
the Spursy, innit? You know what I mean?
Can you do a Welsh accent?
Oh, no. What is it? Welsh accent? Wales?
Yeah, Wales
Gareth
is a hard
Wales?
one.
Kind of.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't know if it's prime Cardiff, but
Darius,
it's somewhere in Wales.
Can you do a Welsh?
If I heard it, I could do it.
Well, just. I don't.
Lead the Wales. That's it, innit? Wales.
Wales.
But it's not strong enough. Like a
Like
Scottish or an Irish is
It's
easy.
so strong.
That's not enough.
No, like imagine you were from the Valleys
Okay,
or
no.
something.
Yeah, that's
Like
Wales.
that.
That's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
can't do that.
Like
I'm from the valley.
kind of.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
could
good.
be in. Keeper's
do
come
it.
out. That's
Please give us
That's a red
something.
card. That's a red
Pen
card.
red.
I think it's a yellow because there's a guy.
Please
Is
send
there
him
no
off.
guy
Mate.
covering him?
He's off.
Is this the first red
Oh
of
my
the
God, they're gonna
tournament?
get
Let's give
some-
it
I told you,
yellow. Yellow.
Are you crazy, mate?
VAR.
I told you
VAR.
first.
He's
red
giving
card's
him an
coming
Israel
today.
Adesanya question mark kick to the face, and he's got a yellow.
I thought the defender was on the cover. That's why.
Wow.
There you go, have a,
He's a silver fox. Of
have a
course, he's
shot
going to
of
get away
apple
with it.
juice.
Actually, quite nice.
Dip the chili in there as well.
Dip a chili in there. Yeah, we've definitely got to start mixing up this. You know what I mean? These things on there. We've got to put some
Well,
different.
no one's
crazy
really put
things.
anything into here,
I
guys.
gave
Yeah,
some
cinnamon
suggestions.
challenge.
No one wanted to hear.
Oh,
Do you know what?
cinnamon
Do you know what I've
challenge.
been drinking in the
Red
morning?
arse.
It's
Yeah,
a bit
green
weird, but
tea.
I saw it on TikTok.
Oh my God! Look at that.
And
You
actually,
see
it
that?
has made me feel a bit better the last few days. So you squeeze half a lemon and the juice into a cup and a spoonful of cinnamon and hot water, and it actually is meant to be good for your gut health.
Making you feel better.
It's actually quite, it's initially vile, and then like after about 5 minutes you quite like it. But no, cinnamon challenge is just as bad as doing the hot sauce.
Yeah, because I think you like when I've seen people do that, like they're all over the place for about 5 minutes, so it might be too much. Is he going to get a red
Has to be a
here?
red now.
I feel like there might have been a defender behind.
Look at that. He's giving him a flipping.
Knee in the face.
Oh, come
I think
on,
that's
let's get
he's kneeing
something
him on his
going.
chin.
Need him in the face again.
Oh
man.
my
Look
no!
at-
That is how you can. No, check that. That's Ken and Ryu. That's Street Fighter.
Mate,
That's a red man. He's when you play that at
There's
full
something
speed,
against these players.
that's got to be a red
Trying to kill our
card.
players.
That is Street Fighter 2. Ken and
That
Ryu.
is-
Absolutely
Jesus
taking him
Christ.
out.
That's a red. Hennessy.
wow.
Man.
He's cleaned him out like Sillet
I
Bang.
thought Danny Ward would have played
Bang
over
and
him.
the
'cause
dirt.
He's,
He's gone.
he's been starting for Leicester.
Come on,
Yeah, but
Something
Hennessy's
exciting.
on the bench for
give us an
Forest.
exciting 10 minutes.
I'll take a red card for
Red.
banter.
Solid.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Go on, pocket. Yeah, no yellow. Get yourself
Get
on.
ready.
Yes, come on.
See you later.
YG
Wayne
Hennessy.
It's taken 85 minutes, but
Yeah.
we've got
Finally.
something to talk about.
Some excitement.
Hennessy, see you later.
Yeah.
Oh
I think he's been on the Hennessy, to be fair.
Another Hennessy.
I don't think so.
No, they haven't.
Okay,
There's 5
Wayne
subs in.
Hennessy has been sent off for some wild karate
That's Kenan right.
challenge.
Woo! Why did he put his leg up so high, man? It's gone mad.
I don't
He
know.
look at his face. He knew straight away.
He knew, man.
He knew,
Look at Ben
literally.
Davis' face.
He's
It's like, what have you just done
He
to
is
us?
absolutely fuming.
Good old daddy.
Yeah.
He is fuming.
I
Let's-
think that's Wales done, you know.
I know.
They draw this game, they're out, I think.
Hemel said, not going to lie, this stream has been lit, but the game has been dead. Well, I'm so glad
We've
that we
carried
can give
it,
you
man.
I'm
a
glad we
lit
enjoyed it.
stream
Vibes.
because it's been difficult, guys.
It's been
It's been difficult.
I told you. Now you said, why am I so unconfident
yeah.
for this game?
Yeah.
This is why.
Here he comes.
Hey, all I'm saying is,
Danny Ward.
Danny Ward.
do
big Danny
not
Ward.
blink. Do
Aaron
not
Ramsey is off.
Rambo's
scratch your eyes. This is going to be the most riveting end to a game you have ever seen
That is the first
in
red of the
your
World
life.
Cup.
First red of the
right?
World
First red of
Cup,
the World
yeah.
Cup.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bless you.
can we get a goal?
Late
Please,
winner,
guys.
dramatic. Keep me in the
He's gonna
sweepstake.
spill it. What's the prize if you win?
£1,000.
£1,000.
It's not a joke. Inflation's real, man. You
Yeah,
pulled
bet
out.
on an
You
Iran
pulled
winner
out
now.
Iran for me. Yeah?
Pulled out Cameroon for myself, okay?
Maybe they get
This is
Eto'o
the
and all
closest
them
you
man
and I
out of
gonna get.
retirement. Yeah, fake 50. Where's your 50? Make sure you
Yeah,
take
you
that.
need
bit.
to
Oh,
get your
it's the
50.
Manscaped thing.
No,
Oh,
you
is
need
it?
to get
Can have
the
it now.
50.
No, you want the 50.
I'm taking the real 50, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm taking the dartboard with me.
I can't believe you hit that. Do you play dots?
No.
Yeah, it's
Like a
professional.
prime Phil Taylor.
Anita says definitely a red card. SP said congratulations Iran. They haven't actually won anything yet.
It feels like a win.
They've got more players on the pitch
Yet.
than Wales, so they're
Here he
winning.
is.
Yeah.
ST said Gareth Bale's done a Messi and
Oh!
completely missing. Go on.
What is that, you donkey, man?
Oh,
what a
handball,
donkey.
something, anything.
Oh, come on, man. Jesus.
Aye.
No one just, you know, just
Oh, he hit that well.
We should have had about 4.
They were
Has it
just
been a great
building us
game?
up for this last 10 minutes of excitement. Of
from
course that is,
half has
man.
been good.
We've literally had
Shady
about
the point.
collective 5 minutes of good footage in this
Yeah.
whole game.
The comments have
90.
carried us, though.
The comments
They've
have
been
absolutely carried us.
legit.
Well done to you guys as
Yeah,
well at
man.
home, keeping us going. Kai V said Lehman got a red card for something much softer. Rai said if that decision went the other way, people would say that's not right and it was corruption. I don't think so. I think
No,
that's
it's definitely
absolutely
red, man.
But it didn't go the other way.
Definitely.
valid, completely valid.
We'll never know.
No More Champagne said that's a red card all day. Good job. Thank you, Leveler said he liked my Welsh accent. Someone else said it was the worst thing they've ever heard. Other people
Mine
liked
was,
it.
No, I thought that was spot on, to be honest.
mine was okay, yeah.
Reminded me of Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah, mine was...
Daddy. Daddy. You didn't do yours.
I can't do Welsh.
Just say
I can
Wales.
do an Irish,
Just
but I
say
can't do
Wales in a
Welsh.
Do
funny-
you Irish?
Shut your mouth, kid, yeah? Get some proper number 12 down here, and I give you a glass, I give you a smack to your teeth, you little glass jaw rat, yeah?
I don't know if that's
You
Irish or
melty
that, a
fool,
little
yeah?
bit.
You had a sat
he
and you had a shite
busted, that's
on a bus, yeah? You had a shite on a bus.
Yeah, I feel like you started off in
Yeah.
Ireland and
Exactly.
you flew out somewhere
I
else.
feel like we're somewhere between Australia and
That was
America.
Australia. Your mouth, man.
Yeah, Charlie said that
Melody
started
fuel.
Welsh and ended up in Jamaica. That's not Irish.
Yeah.
But anyway, you gave it a go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a spitting image of him. If you didn't think McGregor when you heard that, then I don't know. Maybe your ears have been muffled.
9 minutes at a time.
That's quite short for the World Cup, isn't it?
Exactly.
9
Yeah.
minutes. There you go. Oh,
9 minutes.
Oh, this is
Go
it.
whip it in.
on!
Here's the goal. We're going to get a dramatic goal.
it's in there?
Here we go. Oh,
Like this is limbs, mate. There's a goal coming.
Wales have been absolutely terrible.
They have,
They
haven't
have been
they?
terrible.
England should be turning this Welsh
Oh
team
my!
over.
But they
quite
you know
easy.
they won't turn out like this. They're going to turn up like prime Barcelona.
Yeah.
England win the top group tonight.
Yeah.
Stick out with literally an entire reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
if
could.
they win
They
tonight.
should do that.
When we win tonight.
If they win.
England will win tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I just don't.
England
I don't think
dispatched.
USA are quite good. I'm not saying that England are bad.
Yeah.
But
Oh no, they are. Yeah,
They've got a few good players.
USA have got good 11.
They're quick.
yeah. Their midfield is same.
McKennie,
Pulisic
they've got
and,
Dest,
Timothy Weah.
Perisic, what was
Tyler
that?
Adams. Yeah.
Tyler Adams.
Is
Yes.
there any more Leeds
we know
players?
They've got Tyler Adams.
Oh,
No way.
Oh, look at that.
We
Terrible.
know they've got Tyler Adams.
Yeah, well, you can't not see him. He's everywhere.
You
It
reckon?
means that if England win tonight, they top the group and they'll play a reserve team against Wales next week. So
And Wales will have to win.
Yeah.
I think we play against their hands.
Yeah.
I actually think Iran deserve to win
win.
this.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
Wales
do.
have
Hit the
done
post like 4 times
nothing.
now.
Absolutely nothing for the whole game.
Yeah, but that probably means Wales will win.
Yeah, we should get some security for Iran. America.
Messash said the Leeds fan is unassumingly funny.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. How much has he been paid for
I
that?
reckon he grows. He grows on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start off, you think, delusional. By the end of it, you think, actually, he's quite funny. I'll
He's
accept
funny, delusional, but funny.
it. Yeah.
Shame I couldn't just grow in real life, but hey ho, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
You're not that short.
Just embrace your, you know what I mean?
No, I love it. I absolutely love
You're
it. You
really
know?
not that short.
Yeah.
There's, you know, you're talking like you're 5'6", 5'7", 5'9".
Yeah.
People have it worse.
Well, it depends on the weather. You know, depends on the weather.
Oh my God. Martin L. So do you realise now that England Wallet's a good team? Favourites to win the tournament are Spain, Brazil, England and France in that order.
It just shows that Iran are not that bad.
No,
Do you know
they,
what I mean?
they obviously are 20th.
Yeah.
Curve Glass 123 on the super chat said, JT, please unmod me.
Oh, unmod him.
What does that mean?
He's a mod in my stream.
What's that?
Well,
One
like
of
you're
the
streaming
moderators
now,
in the
so you
comments.
can have a moderator to go through the comments
Oh,
for
I
you and
see.
stuff.
Delete
Yeah, yeah.
comments and stuff. Yeah.
Right, well, unmod him. Why would you want me to unmod you?
He's heard too much. He said, listen, I don't want any affiliation to this.
Ban me from ever joining these
And
streams.
said, listen, just ban me from your channel.
Oh,
Sorry,
Find me.
to all the people that were 5'6", Mr. Copper said, why have I done that to all the 5'6"?
yeah, exactly.
out there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
You're all lovely.
Abby's
And-
My
Heightist.
brothers, huh? My family.
Heightist. No, just embrace who you are.
I can't believe a man. Did he send a super chat in as well to say, unmod me?
No, yeah, he did actually
He
send
paid
that in.
to
Shout
get,
out to him, by the way. He
paid
is
to
a
get off
legend.
your
British
channel.
pounds. 2 British
Man
pounds.
paid to get off your
Wait,
channel.
is it your own channel? Your
Yeah.
own channel?
Yeah.
Would you like to plug your own channel?
Shout out JT Live if you do want to check it out and see expert football
Oh, check it out.
analysis.
And he needs
you
a new
know.
mod as
my
well.
Yeah, yeah, I need a new mod. So get your applications in there like swimwear.
In there like swimwear.
Legendary. Is it a Leeds channel or a general?
It's a football channel.
So have
sports
you just been like someone just let you go live on a stream?
Hmm?
Have you been fired on a stream?
Fired on a stream.
Yeah.
It's my own stream. I'm not going to
Oh,
fire
he's-
myself.
Has he fired himself?
Yeah, he's
And he's paid to be
He was
fired.
one of the first people in there. He was one of the first people in there. Newcastle versus Leeds, actually. He popped in. He was.
Why don't you
chatting.
take it out of his salary? Just give
He's
him
not
the
getting paid.
Give him the £2
He's,
back.
he's not getting
So he's
paid.
doing the work for free and then paid
Yeah,
for
so he's just
He's doing
he's a mod
voluntary
in the
work and he's
stream.
paid to be sacked.
Because he's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy. Wanted to help, and he
It must be a difficult stream.
Must be very.
Imagine paying to be sacked from voluntary work.
I don't blame it.
Please let me go.
I don't blame him, to be fair. I can't blame him. If I had to sit through 2 hours of my stream, I'd probably do the same thing.
That's legendary. That is JT live, you know. Please sack me.
I genuinely, you do wake me up in the mornings.
When are we going to get the Abbi channel? Abbi Summers having meltdowns.
This is where you can find me right here on DR Sports.
Right here, only
And
here.
Only here, and
Exclusively.
exclusive. Or on Instagram, head over to my Instagram. But don't forget, guys, to scan and enter the prediction battle. Scan the QR code on your
There's no point
screen.
having them anyway.
And put in your predictions ahead of the next game. We have Qatar v Senegal coming up. Lucky
Are
me.
you doing that one?
Yes.
You might
Lucky
get goals
me.
in that though, because Qatar are not great.
Yep, so please go make sure.
Oh,
you've got
chance
the-
away! What's he doing?
Give it to Dan James.
Who's that? Brennan Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson, mate.
Sean Mitchie says, lol, justice for mods. Anthony, free the mods. Mr. A said, I'm so confused. I was very confused by that.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Didn't know.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
Devastated.
He's a big part of your community.
Big part of my life, you know.
It's 20% of your fan base.
20% of your fan base. I reckon you've definitely gained some new fans.
Yes.
Since joining these watch-alongs.
You've lost some mods, but you've gained some fans.
Yeah, which is what you want, really.
Depends. A lot of people that want to beat me up as well, so
it's fine. Like
give it a take.
That's what would make you a good comedian.
Please, one goal, any
good comedian. Wow.
We've had some excitement in the last 10 minutes, but
yeah, the apple juice.
In mugs.
Oh, Qatar, Senegal.
Yeah, all the best.
What did I do?
Why do they keep giving you the morning
What's
shows, the 0-0s?
Because they know that I'll always be on time, whereas Matisse turns up so late.
Okay, yeah.
No, to be fair, he was early. He was in at 9 yesterday.
I know, he did cover me yesterday, so I shouldn't be horrible. Thank you so much to you, Matisse, for covering me last minute as well.
You missed out on some crazy games, so that's what I'm saying.
I did hear them on the radio though last day, as I was out and about doing whatever needs to be done. Martin L said Curtis could cut it in stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I think you could.
Could do.
I thought he was going to say you.
No.
I reckon
maybe
I'll
open for your show.
No.
Oh, you could open for me.
Why don't you be his mod?
His mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mod. I'll pay you £2.
You pay me £2. Wow.
JT Live.
Mr. A said another 0-0 again with Qatar and Senegal. I feel for you. Yes, all super chats and comments have been read out, by the way, so you can go back and have a look.
Pray for Abbi, man.
Pray for me.
Play it to the
Come on, let's get a late goal.
Give it.
Oh, no. Oh my God. Curve Glass 123, he's back again. He said, please release me, let me go. That's another £2.
Cheers, mate.
Has he paid for
another £2, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Can you ask him to send me his details? I'll send him the £4.
The £4 back.
Yeah, I welcome new mods.
Oh, man.
Glass is in my community, actually.
Asi Rayan said, can you ask Curtis when Talk is Cheap is coming out?
Yes! Rob,
I'm
telling you, my son.
Let's go! What a goal!
98 minutes
Whoa!
waited!
You should be going crazy right now.
I feel like it's ruled out or something.
No, it's not ruled out. Long range finish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know the worst part?
Wow.
I didn't even see it because my hand was in my eyes.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
look at the Welsh. They can't believe it.
We deserve
They're
it.
out.
Get in there.
I love this game. What a game!
No, there's a long range
Have
shot.
another look at that.
It can't be offside.
There's always...
There's a long range shot.
Oh,
Unless
what a
no.
beauty.
Nah, that's a goal. Keeper should have saved that.
Oh, what a hit,
Gets a
son.
hand. What a hit.
What the heck?
What a hit. Oh, Danny
That one
Ward.
out.
Look at Joe Allen. He's too. Look at Ben Davies. So
Benny
Spursy.
Can't do it.
Sticking his
I
leg.
told you, this was the banker. Put
Look
your
at the
house on it.
celebrations.
The
Oh, scenes.
Break out the red panties.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of glad you picked Iran in the sweepstake now.
You're welcome.
Keep me in it for another week.
Gareth. I mean, I've not seen him touch a ball today. Wow.
Maybe because he didn't use Manscaped to make him nice
Yeah.
and shiny.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's good, that. I like that. Look at Carlos. Scenes.
Someone's calling him.
Centre back from the Iranian league.
Is he?
Just need to get his
He's
name.
going to be a hero tonight.
Oh, no.
Cheshmi.
Imagine flying over there, look, with your son, paid a couple grand in Wales, you're watching them lose to Iran.
Now I see the tension. Now the heart rate's gone.
Your celebration was
That
so
is the
calm.
latest goal in World Cup history.
In regular time.
In regular
Oh,
time,
yeah, yeah.
guys, we have absolutely made history today.
This is a record-breaking
First
game.
card of the
First
tournament.
red card
First
of the
red
tournament.
card.
Latest goal in history of the tournament, and we waited 98 minutes.
And we got the bullseye.
And we got the bullseye. 98 minutes to actually get any type of excitement.
Wow.
Wow.
But what
We knew it was-
what an excitement it was.
We knew
And
it
all
was
of you on
happening.
the stream were here to witness it
If
with
only you
us.
saw it.
Yeah.
Iran
I can't believe it. I sat here
It's gone.
for like 500 minutes of action.
Curtis, can we just appreciate that appearance from Ben Davies?
Oh, so Spursy, innit?
What?
So
I
Spursy.
don't, sorry,
Did you see-
this is not to be. This is actually.
Look, they're away again.
my
Go
God.
on, let's get a second.
He's gonna make it two.
Three and two.
Spin it to the right. It's a Come on! It's like London buses. You wait all day and two come at once.
Oh my
What
God.
a finish. I thought he had a heavy touch.
Wow.
Chips it over him.
So I thought that wasn't going in.
Yeah. I thought he picked the wrong pass.
Look at that
Why are you
passion.
so calm?
Why are you calm and
Yeah,
quiet? You should
backflip.
get mad.
Yeah, you should be throwing drinks in here.
It's expected.
2-0.
Wow.
Oh,
My prediction, what can I say? You all doubt me. You call me delusional.
changed
You
my
call me crazy, huh? What did I tell you?
I
They
thought
were
we should have
saying,
played
Wales are going to win. Wales 2-0 Iran.
Finish.
Put that in
Is
your
that Ben
pipe
Davis
and
sliding?
smack it.
Look,
Yeah,
this
no,
is
no,
Ben
no, no.
Davis. Look at him. Here we go. So
Abdulrahman.
Spursy. So
Oh.
Spursy.
Benny boy.
Benny.
Look at that.
To be fair, do you even rate Ben Davis?
I actually do like
So
him.
that's now the latest goal ever
Oh,
scored.
squad player.
in the
Plays
World Cup.
every week, but squad player.
Yeah, he plays every game for you, yeah.
Right, let's just have a look.
What a last 5 minutes.
Wow.
We waited for this,
We
didn't
waited.
we?
What last 2
You
minutes?
know what?
killing
Well,
us, killing.
literally, the football gods thought, you know what? They're suffering
They need
enough.
something.
fuck
They're
it.
suffering
They can't
enough.
put up with any more of that. What a
Wow.
finish.
Limbs.
Yeah, game of the tournament.
Game of the tournament. This is unbelievable.
Here we go, full time.
Yes, yes.
The sweepstake lives on.
Sweepstake
know
lives on for Curtis.
What a win.
Darius,
Forza Iran.
talk to me.
Talk to us.
How are you feeling?
I used to work here, right, for 7 months.
Yes, you
I
did
was
used
never
to
allowed
work
to sit here.
Weren't you?
Robbie would never let me sit here, ever. Don't
Now
know why.
look.
Robbie maybe can tell me why eventually. I won £50. That's my travel covered.
Yeah.
And I've just seen my country win the first ever game. This is the first ever time I've seen them win.
And you're sitting on the
So-
couch where Robbie
I'm
banged
on
you.
the couch. Yeah.
Do you want to cry?
No, but on Tuesday I'll be sat there.
You can
Are
sit
you
here.
hosting?
I'll host on Tuesday.
I'm fine to sit on the couch. I do not mind.
It's comfy.
Wow.
I'm
I
happy
mean,
for you, man.
actually-
I'm
they're
about
really
to cry.
good.
I'm
tear for you,
delighted
bro.
for you.
Yeah.
What a mental. I don't even know where to start. I really don't.
Wow.
This is absolutely mental.
Look at
Bale is
Gareth.
not happy. It would have helped had he have actually turned up today
Yeah.
as well. Thought Wales were terrible, didn't you, Curtis?
They were awful.
Yep.
So bad. It just, and like I said, it shows how good England did to beat Iran 6-2. They've just beat
Yeah.
Wales. They were the better team as well. They deserved the win.
Yeah, Wales did
I am
nothing.
picking up what you're putting down, son.
You like it, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I don't like it. I love it. And I'd actually go a step further. Were Wales that bad, or were Iran
That good.
lethal?
I thought Iran played
Brilliant.
really well.
Brilliant.
But Wales
Superb.
were terrible.
From the first minute to the last minute, they just wanted it more. They worked harder. They always looked more dangerous, more threatening. Hit the post twice in a minute there. Yeah, it was a game devoid of a lot of opportunities, really, a lot of big opportunities. But Iran, man, they look solid.
Yeah.
And this is why I said the way England dispatched to them, oh, mate, we are going to walk this tournament,
Wow,
man.
that is some
Walk
big
it.
accusations
Arms
going on.
behind the back.
Just going to read one chat from Arsenal Manic, who said, finally, Iran regained respect. That first game was shocking, but they've come back in style. Wonderful 2 goals. Wonderful second goal. If Messi finished that, they would have said, wow, amazing, get the fuck in. I love that. It was actually very accurate. Anyway, guys, so we are going to be back very shortly with Qatar v Senegal. Don't forget to scan and enter the prediction battle with the QR code on your screen. And remember, when you sign up, deposit and play USA versus England game, you'll get free £5 credit added to your account to play any league you want. Just scan the QR code and click on the description in the link to join the prediction battle. And we will see you very soon. Don't also forget, guys, we have got 25% off for Black Friday via Manscaped and free shipping using the promotional code World Cup. Before I go, there's one last super chat that decided to come in to close us off from Mark T, who said, Wales, you let your nation down. There was more in there. Wales, you let your nation down. I'm sorry, but you did. No care factor from anyone. Iran deserved every bit. Asian teams are putting in so much effort. Yeah. And LVG said, big up C, sly comedian for sure. And that brings us to the end of the stream. So Darius, thank you. Curtis, thank you.
Pleasure.
James, thank you very much. And thank all of you for watching and keeping us going through what was an extremely difficult game up until the 97th minute. So we will see you all in a little bit. Keep it locked in.
Let's play DR Sports
TV's
Prediction Battle. Woohoo! It's getting heated in Qatar, but I'm thinking local lads Saudi Arabia will give Poland the fire exchange and get themselves a 1-0 upset. Why not play DR Sports Prediction Battle and put your football knowledge to the test? Sign up and play by clicking the link.